Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Residents of Evil. Thank you all so much for joining us for this very special event. Today, we are hosting the Resident Evil Showcase. That's right, today we are going to see potentially Resident Evil 4 Remake gameplay. We're going to probably see some more on the Resident Evil Village DLC. There's going to be a lot of exciting things. We might actually see something on Reverse, and maybe there'll be some surprises. But today, I am JJ, and today I'm joined by a road team member, Tony, who's below me.
Hey everybody, how we doing?
And below Tony, we got road team member Baggy Bag.
Hello.
Thank you guys so much for joining me today for this event. Unfortunately, Bob and Corey had to work, and Bob's got to watch his kid, and Corey's going to be at work for a little bit, so they won't be able to make it today. So you got us, and Andrew, I think, has to work. Everybody's got to work, but today I have off, and it looks like these guys have today off too, so it's going to be a very exciting day. But to everybody joining, thank you guys so much for coming by. It looks like on the Resident Evil YouTube page, we got another 18 minutes until it starts. I know the official event starts at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, so they're probably going to do like a recap of everything before it actually begins, or they'll have a countdown timer. But that's okay. We're going to be going over what we would like to see. We're going to do some speculation. We're probably going to recap the Silent Hill transmission yesterday because there was a lot showcased. Goddamn, guys, It is a good time to be a survival horror fan. What do you say, Tony and Baggy?
It is a good time to be a survival horror fan.
Yeah. Big dogs are
Yeah.
back.
Honestly, from indie stuff coming back to all of these sort of PlayStation 1 era graphic style games, Puppet Combo, and others of the sort, Alyssa, Tormented Souls, and now we have Silent Hill coming back. There's just always more that we have to savor, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, definitely a lot. And I'm still in awe over what happened yesterday. Sorry, I see Andrew, road team member Andrew, is in the chat. Welcome, Andrew. Let's see what
Hey,
he's
Make
saying.
him a mod already, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I
true,
forgot.
We should matter.
Hey guys, I have the
Yeah.
video open at work in the background so I can chat on here if you have any questions or anything like that. Sounds good, Andrew. Thanks for coming by in the chat. Appreciate that, man. But yeah, I'm still in awe of what we've seen yesterday. I was not expecting Konami to come out swinging. Not only do we got the Silent Hill 2 remake, but we have Silent Hill Townfall, Silent Hill Ascension, and Silent Hill F. Plus, we have the movie reboot, which, what was that called? Something Silent Hill. Can't remember.
Return to Silent Hill.
Return
I
to
think.
Silent Hill. Yeah, very, very clever name. But I wasn't expecting to get all that. So today, I'm very excited to see what they got. But man, it's going to be tough to outdo that. But I think as soon as I see Resident Evil 4 Remake gameplay, I'm going to be excited. So before we get into what we're excited to see today and kind of break it down, again, I just want to say thank you all so much for coming by. We're already at over 300 likes. Thank you guys so much for that. The likes help the channel a ton, and it lets us know what you guys like to see, so thank you so much for that. We got 1,700 people here, guys. Find a seat, relax, kick back, and hang out. It's going to be a good day, or it's just a bunch of survival horror fans hanging out together for this event that we're all excited for. To everybody who super chats and becomes a member, thank you so much for your support. We greatly appreciate that. Helps us out a lot here at the Residents of Evil, so thank you. We will read all of the super chats. We just may not read them right away. So if there's a discussion going on or the showcase, we may not read it until after. So anybody who sends a super chat or a message to us through that feature, we will definitely read it, but it might not be until later after the event. So thank you guys so much for the support last night and today. We appreciate it. We got a little time here. So right now we're going to go through and we're going to discuss what we would like to see here today. What are we looking forward to the most? So I'm going to start with Tony. What are you most excited to see today at the Resident Evil Showcase?
I mean, honestly, I really don't want to see much more of the DLC for Village because, like, you know, how much are they really going to put into it, like, in terms of length? I don't want them to, like, pull a Hollywood movie and show all the best stuff in a trailer and then be not excited when the game actually comes out.
Yeah.
You know, there's that. I really want to see RE4 Remake because unlike a lot of people, I want to see how much of this has changed from the original and what they're going to do. I would love to see a full body reveal for Ada. I'd like to see Krauser if possible, Sadler even, like a better like shot. I would just like to see where this game is going. And if they could tease a little bit of the Mercenaries mode, if there's gameplay today, that's all I ask.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Mercenaries. That would be really exciting to see. How about you, Beggy? What are you most excited to see today?
Judging from the little tease that we got in the past couple days, I think probably the El Gigante from RE4 Remake is looking to make some type of appearance. We saw the gate bursting open, presumably, is what it looks like the most of. Um, Any other characters, side characters, Luis, Ashley? Who's crying? Okay, no problem. Yeah. But yeah, any of the side characters or villains that we see, I would want to see in the RE engine, any of the bioweapons. But as I said, I think El Gigante is the most likely just because the way that Capcom likes to market stuff, they have like little snippets and they have a bigger reveal so that you have a little payoff in the excitement that you've built up.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, there's plenty to look forward to. I don't think there's a lot more to actually reveal in terms of what we can expect for the Village DLC. So I think that can be, as short as it needs to be. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, like we all like really want to see like what's going on with RE4 because what we've been teased with so far has just been like amazing. Like people have been like happy with it and stuff. So I'm very excited to see what they show off today. Like I know like Reverse is, a thing that they're gonna be showing off. And we saw some weird stuff from like Chris's Wolf Hound squad pack or
That's
whatever they
true.
are. Like
Yeah.
we saw like a
the
screenshot of that earlier in the week.
the Poodle
So
Dog Club. Yeah. Yeah, the Hound Wolf Squad.
yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see what they do because what happened yesterday. Capcom's gotta be like, oh man, do we have anything else we can throw in here? Like maybe like an Outbreak remake we can tease. Like,
Oh my
redo
god,
it?
that would
Like,
be mind blowing.
like, could you imagine if like that, like if Silent Hill scared them that much, they just prematurely said, "Hey, we do it. Like we have Outbreak coming."
I will
'Cause
say, in Capcom's defense, while I really enjoyed that showcase yesterday from Konami, while they came out swinging, a lot of it was this is what we're just starting, right? Whereas Capcom generally shows what's already in development, what's already coming out. So if it's not as much, but it's more of a finished product, I guess that would be fine by me. I don't need to see a ton of, hey, this is gonna happen and this is gonna happen. Like, we can talk about what you got, maybe some future, like near future upcoming plans. But other than that, getting me excited and then potentially at some point down the road canceling a project, I'd rather just not know about it. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
very true, yeah. Especially because when you consider what we saw in the Silent Hill 2 remake trailer,
Yeah.
you could argue that some of the textures in the world, not necessarily the characters, I thought the character models looked pretty refined, but some of the world textures could have been polished much more than they were. And I
Ah,
think generally from Capcom, what we see when they are ready to showcase something, it is very polished and very refined, and it looks like it is further along in the development process than SH2 Remake is right now. So that is something that definitely affects people's perception early on.
I will say to that because Tony and I actually discussed this last night. Somebody in the chat said that the Silent Hill 2 remake looks a little cartoony, and it's hard to explain because it looks great, but I can see where it looks a little cartoony. I don't know if it's the models or
Me
what,
too.
but I was thinking about it. And actually, when they first showcased the Resident Evil 2 remake, if you remember that shot with the mouse running around and Leon shooting that zombie, that looked really great as well, but a little cartoony. And when the game finally came out, it was much more polished. And so I think that's what's going on with the Silent Hill 2 remake is it's still very early in development. This is rendered out videos and they're going to be polished and they're going to look much more realistic when the game comes out. Granted, I think it still looked fantastic, but it is something that has happened before within the Resident Evil series as well. One thing I want to say before we jump into the next topic here, the one thing I'm most excited for and the showcase is obviously Resident Evil 4, but it's not just all of it. Like I really want to see the Merchant. I want to see Dr. Salvador, the Chainsaw Man. I want to see. Oh man, there's just so much more I want to see, and there's a part of me that doesn't want to spoil too much, but at the same time, if it's a faithful remake, we've already seen it, so you might as well show us again. I'm just hyped, and I can't control my hype levels, but oh my thing froze. But yeah, so that's what I would like to see the most is some gameplay on Resident Evil 4 and potentially some of the VR as well because this is going to be coming to PSVR too. So real quick, I'm going to reset my camera, but I'll let you guys take over the chat for a minute.
Yeah, I was gonna say as well about James Sunderland's features. They look a bit more Hollywood, right? Would you agree? It's kind of more akin to that Resident Evil engine, or sorry, RE engine. That is not what that stands for. Style of depicting characters, almost like close to a Dante face from like Devil May Cry or like Leon from RE2.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, they ditch a lot of the whole anime aspects from a lot of games these days. Like Dead or Alive, like switched over to more realistic.
Mhm.
Resident Evil became more realistic as time went on. Even Street Fighter to some example. If you look at like Street Fighter 4 compared to what Street Fighter 6 is looking like, they're going for that more realistic look. And a lot of people are also complaining about, oh, like Silent Hill 2 looks like garbage. Why does it look like this? You guys gotta understand too. When a demo is shown off, they don't just make a demo and be like, all right, go, 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 go. No, like the demo is from months prior, from earlier development stages. So you can see that like in later trailers, games get better and better as they go on. So, like cool your jets, relax a little bit,
Yeah.
Of course. And I think part of that comes from getting accustomed to seeing more refined textures and graphics and lighting in, say, something like Capcom's events as opposed to something like this. If there's even a little bit of difference between those two, people are going to fixate on it and call it out.
Yeah. That is true. But I guess, game's still early in development. There'll be plenty more to see in the future. I am honestly just glad it's back. I'm glad that Konami, as somebody said in the previous live stream, hopefully they'll get their redemption arc. But I'm glad they're kind of changing course and they're taking a step in the right direction. Yeah, so if you guys are, were here yesterday, we did a live stream of the Silent Hill transmission. Then after we broke it down and discussed it, and then after we actually went live with a Silent Hill 2 hype stream where we played the Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition. I finally got it working. I was expecting to play for a few hours and then go to bed at a reasonable hour, but no. Tony and I went live for 10.5 hours last night and completely beat the game. So if you missed that and you want to check it out, the whole gameplay is up on the channel. The game, I just absolutely love Silent Hill 2 so much that I could not stop once I started. But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because we are doing the same thing today. So we're going to be hosting this showcase. After the showcase, we're going to be breaking it down and discussing it. We're going to take an hour break where I upload the trailer to the row, and then we'll be back with a Resident Evil 4 remake hype stream where we're going to be playing Resident Evil 4 HD Project. So if you have not checked that out, the game looks incredible. It's all 4K textures. It's completely remastered by fans, and it's done in a far better way than the official remaster of Resident Evil 4 by Capcom on the Steam page. So if you guys if you're excited for the event today, if you're excited and you just want to keep the chat and the talk going, after the stream, we are going to be going live with another hype stream. So if you're new to the channel and you just want to talk Resident Evil and survival horror all day, make sure to subscribe and enable your notifications so you're notified when we go live. But Tony, are you excited to do it again after this, man?
Oh, yes. I am excited. Let's rock and roll. Yay.
I woke up dead today. I literally, I was like, oh my God, what time is it? 1 o'clock? Oh my God, I got so much to set up. So much to do, but I think the hype is carrying me through this. Beggy, you're going to do it too, right?
Yes, I will be doing that.
You guys are animals. I cannot guarantee we'll play through the entirety of Resident Evil 4, but we also said that yesterday with Silent Hill, so only time will tell. And we'll see how good this event is. If the hype is real and I'm excited, there's no way I'm going to be able to go to bed. But we're not done there. We're also going to be live again tomorrow for our regular Friday row stream, playing Resident Evil Village. So you got Silent Hill 2, Resident Evil 4, and Village. We're bringing it this week because we're excited, and it's a good way to kind of close out towards the end of October. Don't you agree, guys?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. So we got some support in the chat here. I want to read real quick. We got actually a lot of support coming through. Guys, thank you so much. As I said before, we will read all the super chats, but we're going to be taking it in chunks so that we don't disrupt the discussion or the actual showcase once it starts. But we will come back after and read everything that we haven't. So we're going to start here with Andre Rodriguez. Welcome to Row Squad Alpha Team. The first sign up tonight. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Spam those custom emojis. You've unlocked them. And let's all welcome Andre to the Row Squad. We got
Welcome, Andrew.
Welcome, Andrew. We got Mermaddy. Welcome to Row Squad Alpha Team, our second sign up of the night. Thank you so much, Mermaddy, for your support. Spam those custom emojis, and we hope to see you in our post-stream after party tomorrow night. Let's all welcome Mermaddy to the Row Squad. I'll let you guys do it. Good job,
Welcome,
guys.
Mermaddy.
Yay.
Thunder's
I'm
Productions.
tired. Leave me alone. You
No, it's
forced me
all
to play
good,
a
man.
video game
I'm
for 10
half
hours.
asleep, too. I'm probably going to mess things up today, but that's okay. We're having fun. We got Thunder's Productions with a $5 super chat and a super sticker, a hype super sticker. Thank you so much for that super sticker. I'm glad you're bringing the hype. I want to keep the excitement going, so thank you so much, Thunder's Productions.
Thank you.
Scrolling up. Oh, we got a lot. Thank you guys so much. We got NXN21, member for 19 months, Rose Squad Alpha Team. Thank you for the continued support. Crossing my fingers for a Code Veronica remake. Oh, we should get into that discussion next. That would be amazing. Thank you for that. We got KS with a $5. Thank you, KS, for your support. Konami blew it yesterday. Maybe Capcom can do something right and bring us what we want. Pachinko. KS was so upset we didn't see a reveal of a new Pachinko machine yesterday. So KS, maybe Capcom will get you covered.
I feel that,
That's hilarious. He started the joke and he's running with it. Respect. We got Ruben Sans with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Ruben, for the incredibly generous super chat. We greatly appreciate that. From San Antonio, Texas. Love you, Baggy. Ruben says he loves you, Baggy.
Aw, I love you too.
Angel
Ruben,
Chang with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Angel. Fingers crossed for Ada Statue Collector's Edition. I will say, Konami brought it with the merch last night. They had a statue for James. They had a statue for Maria. They had a statue for
Everyone.
Pyramid Head. They had a statue for the Doge. That's canon ending now, by the way.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping we get to see the collector's edition. Hopefully we'll see that. Maybe it'll be Ada. It'll probably be Leon, but I hope they got some more statues available.
Oh yeah.
Majestic Throne with a $1 super chat and a super sticker. Thank you so much, Majestic Throne, for your support. We appreciate it. Brett Moore, member for 17 months, Rose Squad Alpha Team, the winning team. Thank you for the continued support, Brett. What's up, bro? I am stoked for this showcase. So are we, man. Thanks for coming to enjoy this showcase with us. We appreciate it. Rob Hatherley with 10 gifted Rose Squad memberships. Holy
Wow.
crap.
And it begins.
Row the row. Thank you so much, Rob, for your incredibly generous gift. Let's all welcome our new members to the team. That puts us at 13 new members, and let's all give it up for Rob and growing the row. We appreciate that a ton, dude.
Thank you.
We're at 13 new members. Nico Bratsu with a €6 super chat. Thank you so much, Nico, for your support. Have you guys seen the upcoming Resident Evil 1 PS1 vinyl? The artwork looks really cool. I just seen that pop up on Twitter yesterday. Tony's gonna get it.
Oh, I have most of the RE soundtracks on vinyl.
Yeah, they got really good artwork in them, and it's cool to see that they're doing that. I got to check it out a little bit, but I've been so busy that I haven't really got to look at it too much. I don't have a vinyl player myself, but I would like to have it for a collector's piece.
I do.
Beggy, are you gonna get it?
No, I'm not much of a collector of anything though.
Uh-huh.
If I were, I would totally get it. But in terms of vinyl stuff, figures, all that sort of paraphernalia, in terms of games and like fan stuff,
Isn't paraphernalia
my
drugs?
place is like very lacking. It's very sparse in terms
Oh,
of
I
that
know
stuff.
it is. I've seen
Yeah,
it.
Tony knows. He's been here.
Yeah, it's
I walked in here. I'm like, this place is as empty as my soul.
I am not a collector, and I
minimal.
do. Yeah, it's quite minimum. I like posters, but that's about it.
oh, I hear you.
Fine, then
I
we're
hear
gonna
you.
get you row posters all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Eva, member for 3 months, Rose Squad Bravo Team, thank you for the continued support. Hello, friends. I hope we can play the demo of Resident Evil. Oh my god, if a demo was announced today, that would be insane. Yeah, we'd be streaming that. That would be a hype after stream would be the Resident Evil 4 demo. Ranger Colt, member for 6 months, Bravo Team. Thank you for half a year, Ranger. Hey, JGN team, just want to say how much I love what you guys do, and much love for Ro. Much love, guys. Keep doing what you do. Hey, man, we love doing it, so thank you so much. I appreciate that. We all appreciate
you.
that. Ann Yates, welcome to Rose Squad Recruit, member number 14 tonight. Thank you so much, Anna. Let's all welcome Anna to the Rose Squad. Appreciate that.
Welcome, Anna.
Welcome, Anna. I'm going to read a couple more here, and then I think the event's going to start in 60 seconds. Oh, my Atlanta. Dark Eve with the $5. Thank you so much, Dark Eve. Will there be a RE4 HD project hype stream? You bet your ass there will be. I've got my notes out and everything. Have this support and hype, row hype, row hype. Thank you so much, Dark Eve, for bringing the hype, man. We'll see you at the after hype stream. Saint Ajora, the Zodiac of Braves, member for 4 months. Bravo team, thank you for the continued support, Saint Ajora. I will die on the hill of we don't need a Resident Evil 4 remake, and I'm only growing more and more concerned. Bring back Outbreak. I would love to see Outbreak back, yes. We'll see. Today should be pretty telling. We'll see a lot more to see if it's going to be a faithful remake and if it's deserving. It's a good discussion to have, though, that's for sure. I thought you and Tony froze for a second. I was like, oh, they're very still.
I was typing something.
Oh, Robert Lucky with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Robert. So hyped. You think they'll follow up the announce another Resident Evil game, I just got a good feeling about getting a new RE IP. I personally, I think they might showcase something we haven't seen yet. What do you guys think?
Probably definitely, yeah. I think so.
There's a good
I can
chance.
see it. I'm almost like craving a Revelations 3 because anything that satisfies the itch of completing or furthering Alex Wesker's storyline is very much welcome. So
Yeah.
something like that, yeah.
Let me turn this down a little bit. Why is it so loud? And what is the starting soon screen, Capcom?
I think that's the default for
It is
like
the
YouTube
YouTube
events.
default, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for that. And then German Cardenas Jr., member for 24 months, Alpha Team. Thank you for 2 years of support on the Alpha Team. Hey guys, how's it going? Quick question: which RE4 boss do you think will be cut from the remake? I personally hope none, but if any, I hope the giant statue of Salazar gets cut. What about you guys?
If that counts, then yeah. Otherwise, I could see maybe. I like U3, but I could see U3 being cut. It's that thing that attacks you in the big cage, like
Oh.
labyrinth. Yeah,
I think that thing was terrifying. I hope they don't cut that.
I do like it too. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we got Gabe831 with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Gabe. I'm planning on playing Resident Evil 4 HD Project with you simultaneously. I'm so hyped right now. That's awesome that you're going to watch the stream and play it at the same time, man. I think it's everybody's excited right now. It's the best time to be a Resident Evil fan whenever we got these news and these announcements and we can theorize and speculate. That's awesome, Gabe. We got Sir JB with a 180-pound super chat. Thank you so much, Sir JB. Are you hyped for the Callisto Protocol? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's going to be very exciting. I'm going to be playing that on the channel. How about you, Tony and Beggar? Are you guys excited for the Callisto Protocol?
Oh, yeah. Cholesterol Protocol's looking great.
Cholesterol
I knew you would call
Protocol.
it that.
Well, that's what you kept calling it at first.
I know I did. That was, oops. Cholesterol Protocol. We got Mr. Nice Chai with a $50 super chat. Mr. Nice Chai with a big donation. Thank you so much, my man. We appreciate your support very
Chai
greatly.
bomb.
Let's all give it up in the chat for Mr. Nice Chai and that incredibly generous $50 donation. Let's get the hype in the cheeks a clapping. We got
Thank you.
Jack to Basics, member for 7 months, recruit. Thank you for the continued support. Silent Hill has returned. Now we need Dino Crisis. And this is the last one I'm going to read here. I agree about the Dino Crisis. And then I'm going to come back and read the rest. So to everybody supporting, thank you so much. We will come back and read these either before the event or after the event. Lover Girl with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Lover Girl. For all that is a mitochondria, please give us a Parasite Eve remake. I think there's a
That's,
lot of people that can get behind that.
That's actually my friend Maddie. I actually did a Parasite Eve photo shoot for her last year at Anime NYC.
Oh, really?
Yep. Hi, Maddie.
Hi, Maddie. Yeah, a lot of people would love to see a Parasite Eve remake. And who knows, with all the success of Resident Evil, and if Konami has success with Silent Hill and Dead Space, EA, there's probably more that'll come back. You know, it's just the start of this resurgence of the AAA developers making survival horror games. But again, we can't forget all the work that the indie community was doing for the longest time when nobody was making survival horror games. You know, Puppet Combo, Casper Croaz. There's just so many indie developers that were keeping the genre alive, so we don't want to overlook them. But it is also, at the same time, exciting to see AAA developers back in the survival horror space. Before we begin, I want to go through now, not what you are looking forward to the most, but, okay, so it potentially won't happen or it won't happen, but what would you like to see the most? Like, just something random, something that you wouldn't expect, something that you were hoping for. Dino Crisis, Code Veronica Remake, Outbreak, or like, what would you guys want to see? I'll start with you, Tony.
Definitely want to see an Outbreak remake or like an Outbreak 3 or something. I think, given the time that we live in now, where multiplayer is a big thing and the horror genre is getting into more multiplayer stuff as we've seen.
Yeah.
Now would be the time to bring that back from extinction.
I agree. How about you, Baggy?
I gotta say Code Veronica. If it was something to be like much less likely, then it would be like Revelations 3. Because again, I would love to see that storyline rekindled. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Very good, very good. I think, obviously, Outbreak File 3 or Outbreak Remastered or Outbreak Remake, doesn't matter. I would love to see Outbreak remade in the RE engine, just in the same exact style as Resident Evil 2. Slower paced, focused on atmosphere and survival horror, but with friends, multiplayer. You know, you have the RPD, you just got to do some of the Raccoon City, and I would absolutely love that. I do feel like Code Veronica may be more deserving than the Resident Evil 4 remake, but I'm still excited for the Resident Evil 4 remake. I mean, it only makes sense that what they're updating is the controls and the camera angles, so Code Veronica makes more sense. But there is some improvements they can make to Resident Evil 4. But Dino Crisis, man, I would love to see Capcom bring back Dino Crisis. Just have Resident Evil, Dino Crisis, Silent Hill. That'd be amazing. But we're starting now, so here we go. Oh, we started a 30-minute countdown, and my camera froze again. All right.
They lied.
They lied. That's okay. We got 29 more minutes to chat. That gives us plenty of time to go through the super chats and plenty of time to talk. We have almost 3,000 people here, guys. Thank you so much for coming by. We got a countdown there. We're going to be live with the showcase, but for now, it's just all hype and discussion and theorizing and speculation. But we appreciate you guys coming by. We are almost to 1,000 likes before the event even begins, guys. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate it greatly. I'm going to fix my camera real quick, but I'm going to pass it over to Tony and Beggy. Guys, just discuss how you think this is going to play out. Do you think we're going to see more than we expect? Do you think we're going to see less than we expect? Let me know. Chat's blowing up right now.
It really is. And slow mode is on. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I really hope that when it comes right down to it, like, this does not disappoint today. I think they're going to start off, like, I think RE4 is going to be the thing they save it for, because, you know, that's 200. You want to, like, obviously people know what's going to be here. So have that at the end. Like, you know, get us through, you know, the village stuff. Reverse, honestly, start off with Reverse, because nobody knows like anything about that game. We haven't seen much of it, so get people a little excited with that. Show off a little village, which we know about. Then RE4 Remake, finish it off with that. Finish strong. Finish the day out strong.
Okay. How about you, Beg?
Yeah, I agree. I'm not sure if we're gonna see reverse stuff, but it's like the entry that would be like the starter to kind of like get people into like excited, and then they would go into like Village DLC and then to 4 Remake and such.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I think they're gonna start. What's it?
Oh, sorry, no, I was just gonna say, for everybody that's thumbs upping the video, thank you. We were almost at 1,000. We just hit 900.
Yeah, it's flying, man. Thank you guys all so much for coming by and hitting that like button. We appreciate it. Well, I was gonna say, I think they're gonna start with the Resident Evil 4. I think they're gonna jump right into gameplay. I think that they are going to announce the collector's edition, and I think they are going to tease at a upcoming demo. And I don't think it's going to be until shortly before the release. I think then we are going to jump into a recap of the DLC, but we are going to get a more in-depth look at the mercenaries, and we're going to see that multiplayer is announced, because in that video, this is all speculation, this is what I think. In that video, we've seen 4 of the Houndwolf squad together, so I feel like there's going to be either a new bonus mode, or it's going to be part of mercenaries, but I think you're going to be able to team up with your buddies and play some mercenaries as the Houndwolf squad. I think once they're done rolling through that, they are going to then give us our first look at Reverse, and it's going to impress a lot of people, because I think it's going to have improved quite a bit since we first seen it. And then I think we are going to get into a tease at something we were all not expecting, and then I think that they're going to wrap it up. That's my speculation.
Well, speaking of the Houndwolf squad, there was a plot point that was never fully answered. It was sort of implied. And if you remember in the final scenes of Resident Evil Village, when you're playing as Chris and you're making your way to the center of the village and preparing yourself to take down the Megamycete, he has a dialogue with a couple of his team members, and he says, you know, like, they're asking who tipped off our team about the location of Rose and Mother Miranda's location. Yeah. And Chris is like, oh, I don't know, you know, but we'll talk about that later. He keeps diverting their attention. And the idea in that plot point, as we discussed on a podcast, was that Chris was the one that actually used Ethan and his family. He used the Winterses to lure out Mother Miranda. Yeah. And used Rose as a bait, as she is the perfect vessel for Ava's reincarnation, basically. And I wonder if they're going to revisit that plot point here, because they both have footage teasing Chris's Houndwolf squad as well as Rose's continuation. So it feels like there may possibly be a confrontation between Rose and Chris somewhere along the way. I don't know if that'll be like all the 16 years past that point, or it'll be, you know, thrown in some other way. But there is potential there to kind of create a strong confrontation between the two.
I agree. Actually, that makes a lot of sense, and that would make sense then as to why we would see them, and it would actually clear that up, because that's the only thing that made sense when we discussed it in a podcast was
Yes.
Chris Redfield was basically just using Ethan and his family to lure in Mother Miranda, and it's kind of fucked up. And that's why he was kind of, you could tell he was a little remorseful that he had to do it, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do, so that makes the most sense. Tony, what do you think that four-player, or that four-member team photo was? Do you think it's going to be multiplayer, or do you think it's going to be DLC? What do you think?
I think it's probably going to be multiplayer in some aspect. Maybe not what we want, but I'm kind of interested to get some more things that could be potentially multiplayer for, horror games and stuff. Because again, I don't really do horror games that much myself, and I really like the aspect of having team games and stuff that you could do, like take out the enemies, fortify this position, hold out until the chopper arrives, whatever kind of deal, Like, that's the case of what Capcom's given us, and I'll be very happy with that.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, four-player mercenaries would be a lot of fun, though. I'd be super excited to jump into that. Yeah, that would be good to play with friends. Okay. So I got a few more super chats I'm going to be reading, guys. Thank you so much for the support. We got another 24 minutes, so we got some time to go through these, but we appreciate all the support coming in. We got Danny Irene. Welcome to Rose Squad Recruit. Thank you so much for your support, Danny. Spam those custom emojis. You've unlocked them, and we hope to see you in our post-stream after party tomorrow. Let's all welcome Danny to the Rose Squad.
Welcome, Danny.
Tricky, turn up. Member for 20 months, Rose Squad Recruit. Thank you for almost 2 years, Tricky. Love you guys. Can't wait for the showcase. Yeah, well, thank you. We appreciate that. We're all very excited. What the hell is this, Monster Hunter? This is the Resident Evil showcase. We got Stephen Ferris, member for 8 months, Recruit. Thank you for the continued support, Stephen. He's got a bunch of those Rose Squad emojis in the chat. We appreciate that. Jeremy Pogensi, welcome to Rose Squad Bravo team. Thank you so much for your support, Jeremy. Spam the custom emojis. You've unlocked them, and let's all welcome Jeremy to the Rose Squad.
Welcome, Jeremy.
There you go.
Oh,
Good
also,
job.
I think your camera froze.
It always freezes. I don't understand.
Yes, it does.
I don't understand. Thank you. I'll fix it again. Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
It's the third time.
Yeah, it can happen sometimes. It's just like his face is constantly froze, just pondering.
Hopefully it doesn't happen during the event. The only problem is once it does and I reset it, I got to go back to Discord to click off because it automatically wants to switch the new audio detected. Stop asking me.
Oh, I know. It's a constant thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me fix that now. Camera.
I mean, they got to show off Monster Hunter stuff anyway because like that's like their best-selling franchise now. So
yeah.
Like they have to show that off a little bit. But I always tell because people ask me, is Monster Hunter worth getting into? It's like personally, I suck at it. I like playing with friends, and that's the thing. If you have friends to play it with, it's an incredible experience. It's like when I played it with friends for the first time, like on the 3DS years ago, like online. Oh no, sorry, PS4. I had the 3DS one, but I never did really much with it. But the PS4 with my friends, I was just like, this is what we want from Outbreak Capcom. Like this exact stuff. Like, give us this.
We just want Outbreak back. I mean, it's a perfect time to bring back. We were talking about the same thing at the same part of the last showcase we watched. I remember that. Okay, I'm going to continue on with the support here. We got PH34 Bucket. Welcome to Rose Squad Alpha Team, the winning team. Thank you so much for your support. Spam those custom emojis, and let's all welcome PH34 Bucket to the Rose Squad. Thank you. Lanny109, welcome to Rose Squad Recruit. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Spam those custom emojis, and let's all welcome Lanny to the Rose Squad.
Welcome, Lanny.
Big Turbo 2.0 on IG with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Big Turbo. I'm new here. Hi, welcome to the Residents of Evil. We cover all the latest Resident Evil and survival horror news, gaming, podcasts, interviews. Welcome to the channel. We got Bacon and Grits, 10 with a 5 gifted Rose Squad memberships. Grow the row. Thank you so much, Bacon and Grits, for gifting out 5 Rose Squad memberships. Let's welcome our new members, and everybody get those bacons in the chat for Bacon and Grits. Appreciate that, man. Anna Yates with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Anna. Hi, love the content. Keeps me Hi, love the content. Keeps me going day to day. Thank you, Anna. I'm glad you enjoy the content we have here. We love doing it, so we're glad others enjoy it. Thank you. Josh Buck, welcome to Rose Squad Recruit. We're getting a lot of members tonight. Holy crap. Thank you so much, Josh. Welcome to the team. Let's all welcome Josh to the Rose Squad.
Welcome, Josh.
Yo.
280 Zaku with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, 280 Zaku. Hope they show overtime with Ashley DLC. That's a good point. I don't know about DLC, but they may show actually some of Ashley's gameplay. What do you guys think?
I don't know how to respond to that. Because I read it again, and I'm like, it sounds kind of raunchy.
They show
Not
overtime.
gonna lie. Yeah.
Oh, does it? I didn't even pick up on that.
When he said, I hope there's a DLC with overtime with Ashley, that's the first thing I thought of.
Oh.
And you're like, yes, I want gameplay.
Oh, oopsie.
I keep
It
seeing,
could be gameplay. I don't know.
I keep seeing people like post about, oh, bring back Wesker. He better be in this. I'm like, why do you think I'm wearing the turtleneck? I'm trying to will that into existence.
Yes.
He
I want.
actually
Oh,
kinda
dude,
looked
it would be
like,
crazy to see
Village
Wesker.
Chris a little with that.
Oh, my friend Maddie said the same thing.
Mhm.
All right, camera, I need you to stop freezing for the showcase, please. Oh my god, that's like the 5th time it happened. It happened again. I don't know, man. This camera might be a lost cause.
It's rebelling so hard.
Don't you say that about that camera.
At least now I got time to fix it. But if you guys want to keep the chat going, I'm going to try to work on this for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I would kind of hope to see some merch, like some like really cool like merch like that's coming out, not just like shirts and everything, but like some statues, like, you know, because Monster Hunter gets so many fucking statues, both like tiny ones and super big ones and shit. You know, Capcom, like, you know, Resident Evil needs that without them being, you know, $500. Of course, you know, Numbskull gives us like gets us those like cool ones and shit. You know, like those $100 ones, which are more than worth it.
Good discussion, guys.
We need Wesker in this trailer. I think that they're gonna show off a lot. I feel like that they really want to, because like the game is coming out March of next year, so we've only got a couple more months left.
Yeah, time's flying by.
It really is.
Wait, so have we seen, hang on, so RE2 early 2019, right? And then RE3 early 2020, and then Village early-ish 2021, and then RE4 remake early 2022. Is that that's like so much content?
Yeah, they usually do release their games, like Resident Evil and Street Fighter have always been kind of released within like the months of like February and March.
Right, yeah.
So well, I think the pandemic didn't Village get pushed back to like April or May?
Yeah, I think it was around like April.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's because of the pandemic. That did that to everybody. But yeah, generally, like Capcom games for years have usually come out like March or what do you call it there? Yeah, March or April.
Mm-hmm. That is just wow. Like to put out that much content, that many AAA releases every single year around the same time, that's like incredible. And on top of that, they released DMC5 in 2019 as well as RE2. That was like a huge year. I recently heard that sold, what was it, 5 million units? 6 million?
Yeah, 5 million.
That's, you know, I heard that news and I was just astonished. I was like, why is this not higher? Why is this not more popular? I know it is
still pretty amazing.
It's great, but still, like for a game like DMC5, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it should be something much larger. But that community's always growing, so.
What's okay? Is Sally Cahill gonna reprise her role for Ada? No, that's never happening. We'll probably like the only actors who've come back like in this whole like new like voice actor world of Resident Evil, starting like with like 2 remake and all this kind of stuff. The only ones that ever reprised their role was TJ Rotolo, who plays William Birkin. He's also Frank West in Dead Rising. And Keith Silverstein, he's been Hunk since like Umbrella Chronicles, I think, back in 2006, 2007. So
I had no idea that Frank West was the same as Birkin.
Yep.
That is fascinating.
He's been Birkin for, I think, going all the way back to, it wasn't Zero. No, it was, he got it in Dark Side Chronicles. No, sorry, Umbrella Chronicles, I remember, I think. It was like I think it was either well, no, he wasn't in that one. No, I think it was Darkseid. He got it. But either way, like yeah, like they're the only ones that have returned to do the voices over the years. They've gone with like other actors, and I mean TJ is like also a stunt guy. He did a lot of work on Power Rangers for years as well. So like he's a legit badass.
Yeah, we did an interview with him actually on the channel.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if you're curious to listen to that and hear his experience throughout the history of Resident Evil or Dead Rising, check it out. Check it out.
Yeah.
I'm like
Yeah,
constantly like on edge right now because I don't know if my camera's gonna go out again. So like constantly I keep looking back up at it like I really hope it doesn't freeze up again. Oh god. If it does, it is what it is. But I think I got it working now. But we'll continue on with the support. We got Josh Buck. Welcome to Rose Squad Recruit. Not sure if I read that one already, but thank you, Josh. Everybody, welcome Josh to the Rose Squad. 280 Zaku with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, 280 Zaku. Hope they show overtime with Ashley DLC. That's where we left off, and I didn't pick that up, Becky. I think I missed that. Randy Martinez with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Randy. Are y'all excited to see your worst nightmare, the Regenitors? Oh my God, I didn't even think of that. We were gonna see them make their pug sounds, their creepy pug sounds in 4K, 8K remake. Let's go, baby. Let's get those Regenerators in the chat. Claw320 with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Claw. Yesterday's announcement is like Silent Hill has joined the chat. Yep, they're here now. That is very true. Mr. Nice Chat again with another $50 super chat. Oh my God, back-to-back big donations. Thank you so much for your support, Mr. Nice Chai. Let's all give it up for Mr. Nice Chai in the chat for those incredibly generous $50 donations. Thank you so much, dude. Chat, don't forget to like the stream. Well, it must have worked because we're at 1,100 likes. Thank you guys so much. Let's see if we can hit 4,000 likes for Resident Evil 4. That's a ways to go. We can do it. We got Grimsley with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Grimsley. I'm new. You guys are great. Resident Evil time, baby. Hell yeah. Thank you. We appreciate that. Welcome to the Residents of Evil. David Malari, member for 35 months. Recruit. Thank you for the very long time support, David. Hey, Frozen JJ. Hey, Frozen JJ. Hey, Tony. Hey, Baggy. Hey, chat.
Hello.
Frozen JJ is hopefully gone for the rest of the stream. Hopefully this works. Hopefully we're good. Carrier, a Raccoon City story, is here with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Carrier. I made the mistake of too many cuparinas last night. What's a caipirinhas? I'm gonna assume it's obviously like a martini or something, or like a margarita. But yeah, I had a few too in our hype stream. I think over the course of 10 hours, I had a few too many. That probably made it a little difficult to wake up today. But hey, it's like a holiday for survival horror fans, right? We can get away with it. I don't have to work today. Thank you for coming by, man. We got Big Player JD with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Big Player, for the support. In Resident Evil 2, Leon never clocked into work. He did it. Did he get paid?
Nope.
Oh my God. He didn't get paid for any of that? That's bull. That's BS. That is complete BS.
He never gets paid. He just lives with the president in his White House.
That's true. He just got a little sleeping bag on the floor in the Oval Office. Yeah. He never gets paid. SM, member for 35 months. Alpha Team, thank you for the long time support. SM, between Resident Evil and Silent Hill is a good time for horror. Yeah, they're back, baby. Not only that, we got Dead Space. We got Callisto Protocol. We got Alan Wake 2. We got Alone in the Dark. Like, they're all coming back. It's amazing. Blue Inferno with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Blue Inferno. Would love to see a DC Resident Evil Code Veronica or an Onimusha remake. Beggy, what do you think of an Onimusha remake?
Oh my gosh, that is one of the most thematically rich games ever created. I cannot stop nerding out about it. I'm going to continue nerding out about it. So I just, honestly, amidst all of this Dino Crisis and Outbreak talk, that is the secret hidden desire that I always have. Onimusha. So
that's your real go-to series?
It really is, yeah. It's like, honestly, I might like it more than Resident Evil and Devil May Cry.
Really?
Yeah, it might be my favorite because it got me to like horror along with like Resident Evil 4, which is like my first game, and Devil May Cry 1, but like Onimusha was like that perfect bridge of like it's not too disturbing and it's also fascinating at the same time. So those creatures, the Oni, you know, they're just so instrumental to developing my love for horror and survival horror. So
that's interesting. So can we go on record to say that at some point in time you will be playing that on the row?
Yes, you can.
Onimusha is coming to the Residents of Evil thanks to Baggy Bag Bag. Let's get the hype for Onimusha in the chat, you guys. That's good. That's good. We got Marcus Guy with a 50 NOK super chat. Thank you so much, Marcus Guy. I hope for a Code Veronica remake. I think a lot of people would hope for a Code Veronica remake. I feel like if 4 does really well, and it's very faithful, and it's really well received, then I would love to see Capcom do Code Veronica, because to me, personally, I feel like that's a better continuation of the overall story than 4. Yeah. Well, I love 4, and it's so much fun. It is kind of its own off story, kind of like Silent Hill 2 was to Silent Hill 1 and 3. It's like its own little secluded thing, right? Whereas Code Veronica kind of feels like it was the sequel. So I would love to see Code Veronica get the respect it deserves, I guess, the attention it deserves. It's a great Resident Evil game.
True. You could argue that Resident Evil 4 in the canon of the remakes, because 3 Remake trying to make this connection, embedding the NE Alpha Parasite in 3 Remake, and then moving it along to 4, the remakes are trying to make a more meaningful attempt to tie together 3 and 4, or rather 4 with the rest of the series. So it does have a mission there, but I know what you're saying about Code Veronica is like the OG 4, and it in the original series is, more easily tied to 1, 2, and 3. So
yeah, definitely. Oh, Tony left. Tony just quit and bailed, and he's gone for the stream. Unbelievable. Danny Irene with a $5 super chat and a super sticker. Thank you so much for the support, Danny Irene. We appreciate that. We got Paradise Demise. Oh, it jumped here. Wow. Member for 3 months. Bravo team. Thank you for the continued support. Paradise Demise. How crazy is it that we get a new Silent Hill and Resident Evil showcase back to back? I think it's pretty freaking crazy that it lined up. They're back to back, especially when Silent Hill has kind of been gone for over 10 years. And now we finally get them back to back. It's amazing. Thankfully, I was able to take off of work to do these events both days in a row. And we're less than 10 minutes to the event. I'm getting excited, Baggy. Are you getting excited?
I am. I almost question the awareness of both the companies in terms of like,
if they knew,
they planned for them to be back to back, because survival horror in one franchise can kind of build off of the other. So I could see it being beneficial. That
is very true. They know. Because friendly competition breeds innovation, but at the same time, they're all friends, right? They're doing the same thing. They're all just companies, so it's nice to see them if they are working together. Because at the end of the day, we all win. All right.
Oh yeah.
We got Aiden Pierce Ashcroft with a €5 super chat. Thank you so much, Aiden. Let's go. I think we'll get a date for the demo. Cheers from Spain. I think possibly we'll get a tease at when it's going to be. I think they're going to say there is a demo coming. But stay tuned for further details. I think that's what we're going to get. How about you, Beggy and Tony?
I'm trying to think back to how many months before Village did we get the Maiden demo and then the other second demo? Because there was a Maiden one and then there was like a sort of Village demo. So it was a few months, right? It was
like a month or about a month, I think, before it came out. I can't remember offhand, but I know it wasn't like too early.
Because, I remember making the Lady D video at like maybe like a couple months before the release of Village, and that was using the footage of like the Maiden demo. So yeah, I think it was like maybe a little bit more. So I don't think it's out of question to even see it be available today or very soon.
Oh my god, that would be nuts, dude! I better get my PS5 ready to rock. You never know. It could come out today. That would be the most exciting thing I think that could happen, is a playable demo of Resident Evil 4 Remake right now. That would blow my mind. That would blow my mind. We got Aiden Pierce Ashcroft with €5. I actually just read that. Thank you. Mortal Terror RE, member for 19 months. Bravo team. Thank you for almost 2 years, Mortal Terror. Let's hope they drop a Resident Evil 4 playable trailer. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. That would be insane, dude. I think it's too early, but that would blow my mind. Warwick Gaming Channel, welcome to Rose Squad Recruit. Thank you so much for your support. Spam those custom emojis, you've unlocked them, and let's all welcome Warwick to the Rose Squad.
Welcome, Warwick.
We got 3,000 people here, guys. Thank you so much for coming by. We got 6 minutes until the event begins, but just have a seat, relax, kick back your feet, and get ready for the Resident Evil showcase. We got Christopher Cardarelli with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Christopher. We need Wesker in this trailer. I think we were discussing that earlier. I think because we have not seen Albert Wesker in the RE engine yet. A real person that is scanned into the game, which means everybody that's in the game for the most part has a real face model. So I wonder who the new Albert Wesker's face model is going to be, and I really am excited to see maybe a tease or a sneak peek at it? Or do you guys think that's showing too much?
Ooh, I wonder, because Wesker isn't very like involved in the plot of RE4. He's more so a backstage puppeteer. So
Yeah.
I think it would be safe to actually maybe show a tease of that. I feel like that's one thing that they could get away with showing us rather than like maybe late game monsters or BOWs, and kind of saving those, but like revealing Wesker. I feel like that's a really strong move.
How about you, Tony?
I want to see so much, but I'm also kind of like, do I want to be surprised though? I
True.
want to see like how much like that they don't show. But I mean, if Wesker shows up, Ada shows up in this for a little bit, I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah. No, for sure. For sure.
I don't really know how I feel. It's just because like I don't have a lot of attachment to the original RE4 as much, so like I don't mind that things are gonna probably change in this a little bit. But they say that supposedly they're not gonna change as much. But I'd like to just see what it all looks like. That's
Yeah.
that's like my biggest thing, I guess.
Okay. We got St. Logan of Hyrule with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, St. Logan. Come on, Capcom, give us Outbreak File 3 so we can see all the parts of Raccoon City that got cut from the Resident Evil 3 remake. Give me St. Michael's Clock Tower. Give me the Lonsdale Yard. And give me City Hall and City Park. I would love to see those areas. And if we did get an Outbreak File 3 or remaster or remake, we would get to revisit those areas, which I think would be incredible. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they listen. Maybe they got other things. We'll find out soon. We got Steve S. with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Steve. Tony, that turtleneck, though, you look ready for a zombie outbreak in London. I think Tony looks very suave and sophisticated with a turtleneck. I told him it's a good style I think he should rock all the time. What do you think, Beggy? You think that fits him?
You look like you're about to lead a Hound Wolf squad, is what I think.
That's true. Or he's going to take some pictures. The Death of the Heartless. Remember 5 months. Recruit, thank you for the continued support. Do you think the OG outfits and special outfits will return? I freaking hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, they did a pretty good job with the Resident Evil 2 remake with the special outfits. And even though Resident Evil 3 remake had a lot of stuff missing from the map, they still had a bunch of bonus costumes. So I hope we get to see some bonus costumes for Leon. I hope we get to see the RPD outfit back. That would be incredible. What's going on here? Oh, that's just the end of the trailer. I was like, are we missing it? We got 2 minutes, guys. A little over 2 minutes. What's this? Oh, this was already... They released this a while ago. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like,
I gotta say,
oh, is that Shinji Mikami?
Did it say?
People have started to recognize there are true RE fans out there.
You know what? We're going to watch this.
Okay. Oh, Tango.
Right,
Yeah,
we're
that's his
really
corporation.
grateful for that.
The one I've enjoyed the most recently would have to be Resident Evil 7. That was amazing.
Wow, thank you so much.
Oh, it was insanely good. Ever since Resident Evil 4. For me, the best one has been Resident Evil 7.
Seriously.
All right,
I
guys, let's
played
get the hype in the
Resident
chat.
Evil
The
7,
event's
but I
beginning.
haven't tried
Everybody
out
who's super
Resident
chatting,
Evil
thank you. We'll
Village.
come back to the super
Someone
chats
on my
after the
team has
event,
been playing
but it's about to
RE
go
for a
down.
long
So
time. Also
if you are just
praised
joining,
Resident
welcome.
Evil 7
Hit that
highly.
like button and let us know how the audio levels are. We
They
appreciate it,
liked
guys.
Resident Evil Village as well. So I asked them which they liked more, RE7 or RE Village. And they said RE Village.
Whoa.
Oh,
I'm really happy to hear that.
When I asked them why, they said that even though RE7 was great for the horror, Resident Evil has always really been lacking when it comes to continuity with previous games.
it's true.
That's why they, as a fan of the whole series, liked RE Village, which makes it feel like a true continuation of the series. A lot of fans have probably been feeling that way recently. Probably in the past 4 or 5 years, I'd say.
Thank you so much.
Since Resident Evil 7, focusing on horror was good. And when it came to directing, as with other titles, each director did their thing, and they brought out something great for each game by adding something special for each of the titles. That has been the case for all of the franchise titles. There are some players who became the fans of the brand regardless of one feature or another. But something that cannot be achieved if the brand
Here
is
we
still
go.
young, like 5 to 10 years old. I was once more reminded of how big RE is as a brand.
Okay, we got 30 seconds, guys. Here we go. If you are just joining, we are about to co-host the Resident Evil Showcase. Are we going to see some Resident Evil 4 Remake gameplay? Are we going to see a demo? Are we going to see some more on the DLC? Or are we going to see a brand new game? We're going to find out soon. But to everybody joining, thank you guys very much. Let's try to shoot for 2,000 likes. I think we could do that for the excitement for Resident Evil 4 Remake. And remember, after the stream, we're going to be going live with the Resident Evil 4 HD project, discussing the event. So stay tuned for this all-day event here at the Residence of Evil. Let's go, guys.
I gotta pee.
2, 1,
No PA.
go!
Let's go.
Oh my god. My heart's going, man. Whenever there's a showcase.
Oh my! Company?
The Duke.
How on earth did you get in here? Oh, please don't fret. I have no intention of making a meal of you. Please call me the Duke. I am but a humble merchant, purveyor of goods to lords and ladies, prophets and priestesses. I do so strive to please my patrons. I hope we can become well acquainted. But of course it is not I who is on display here, but rather the wares on offer for you. I deal in all manner of commerce, but today I trade in knowledge. This place is a veritable hoard of information, gathered from all throughout the realms of man. The more hard-won the knowledge, the higher the price. But you look like you're well aware of the value of such things. Well, since we're here, I've got a few morsels I'd love to share with such a connoisseur. Please,
Yes.
take a gander.
Suddenly I want G Fuel, says Hubert. Nice. World premiere. Oh god. This is gonna be new? The Winter's Legacy lives on.
Oh, that was wow. They're starting off with Rose DLC.
Happy half birthday, Rose. I just want to find my daughter.
Ooh.
Oof.
Oh.
I'll
looks
always
good.
be there for you, no matter what.
Ooh. Wow.
I'm excited for third person, dude.
It really seems to add a whole new
You
depth of what he
are my
struggles to go
precious
through.
Rose.
Yeah.
And I didn't care. So long as we were together.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I love you.
Now the daughter must face her fears. Ooh.
Is that a new enemy?
Yeah, we've seen that already, though.
Sometimes
Oh yeah.
I feel lost or afraid. I try to imagine what he might have said to me.
Here.
No matter, your
Whoa,
imminent
what?
demise
Evil Duke.
is inevitable.
I love you, but I won't let anything happen to Rose.
I've got this.
Oh, Barry.
Just going to Devil Trigger.
Oh, Barry.
Yes.
This. Oh, yeah. All right. There was not
They're
too much
really-
new there, but I'm excited to see the end of the Winter's Family saga.
I love that OST.
I'm Kento Kinoshita, the director of the Winter's expansion.
Yeah, good music.
Ethan gave his life to protect Rose. And in the end, you see how she's grown. What kind of person is 16-year-old Rose? That's what we wanted to explore, so we decided to have her at that age in this expansion.
Okay.
Oh, new stuff.
Yeah.
He said you had something important to tell me?
She's trying to get rid of her unwanted powers, but to do that, she is forced to return to the origin of her misfortune. We thought that concept had a lot of potential for an interesting story. So the setting this time is the realm of consciousness, going back one more time to that village. The word nightmare is synonymous with fear. For instance, if you've ever had a childhood fever that caused a nightmare, even if they only last for an instant, like the feeling of being attacked by a giant doll, or something else similarly so completely unrealistic, can remain as a fragment of a memory for the rest of your life. I wanted the core of the feeling of fear to come from the kind of memories and nightmares that still haunt people to this day. We wanted to choose characters that would interest people who didn't play the Mercenaries mode, but would be interested in playing a different type of character. There are characters called Lords, and playing as them allows you to perform amazing skills and attacks that a regular human could not. Being able to play them was more fun, so that's why we chose those characters. We balanced things to ensure that as little time as possible was spent waiting for enemies to appear. For instance, if a player doesn't finish off an enemy, it will chase after the player. We made adjustments like this to raise the tempo and increase the fun of defeating enemy after enemy.
Okay. Third person?
In an FPS, you experience the game world as if it's through your own eyes. So it can be incredibly scary to play a horror game from that perspective. There are some players out there who might find it too scary or experience motion sickness in the first-person perspective. They might not enjoy the FPS genre. So we wanted to make a third-person mode for those players, to enjoy the game to its fullest. While there's still a sense of immersion and fear with a third-person perspective, when the player character dies, it doesn't feel as much like you yourself are dying. And you can enjoy playing it as a game to confront the fear that it creates, which is a very different experience. I think third-person mode is a perfect way for people to return to Resident Evil Village, as both a game and an experience. Wouldn't it be okay to show Ethan's face? We gave that question some thought. So even in third-person mode, if you try to turn the camera to see his face, Ethan will look away, and you're not quite able to get a good look.
Okay, I do like third person.
Each of the 3 editions are interesting in their own way, and we hope you really enjoy the expansion. Please look forward to it. Thank you.
Got some interesting new footage. I don't really want to see any more. I don't want anything foiled, you know? All right, what's next? Let's go.
Now we have an amazing announcement for you. Starting today, a demo for the third-person mode will be available.
Oh!
Here is the release date and platforms for the demo.
Okay.
I
This
think we're
demo
changing
can be played
things.
for a total of 60
Schedule's
minutes in third-person mode, or the previously existing first-person mode.
Okay. Sounds good.
60 minutes, it says, so.
Yeah, we'll play that, and then we'll play Resident Evil 4 after.
Mission adjustment?
No, doesn't change anything.
What?
Been a while since we fought together, Captain.
Oh, here we go!
Nice.
Gotten me out of shape.
Oh my god, is this reverse?
People.
Move out.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Whoa! Whoa! It's cooperative! Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, never mind. Why is it the old crit?
I got old Chris here still. They didn't kick him out.
I got excited for a second. I was like, oh, they're gonna change it and it's gonna be a cooperative, like, outbreak. But it looks like it's still verse.
Resident Evil RE Verse is free content for those who own Resident Evil Village or Resident Evil Village Gold Edition. This game has crossplay, and you can fight players across all platforms.
That's cool.
Those who already own Resident Evil Village will be able to participate in the early access period starting October 24th.
Okay.
Additionally, updates are planned for Resident Evil RE Verse after it has been officially released. Here are some details for the early access and updates.
Oh shit! So you got to level up to get those things.
Yeah.
Level 30 to 80. Oh shit!
So the Hugo Reverse fans, it looked like they added a lot.
Yeah.
Resident
really
Evil
did.
Village will be playable on even more platforms.
Really? Stadia?
Hello, everyone. My name is Jeremy Sandmel,
Which?
and I'm part of the GPU software team at Apple. During the keynote at our Worldwide Developers Conference, Capcom announced Resident Evil Village will be coming to the Mac later this year, and will take full advantage of the
Mac.
power and performance of Apple Silicon. We couldn't be more excited that the game will be available to Mac users around the world beginning Friday, October 28th. Resident Evil Village
all
is the
7
first
Mac
project
users will
based
be
on
happy.
Capcom's
There's a
RE
lot of
engine to
people that have
support the
Macs,
Mac
Tony.
and runs natively on Apple Silicon. And since the game is optimized to take advantage of Metal 3 features like Metal Effects upscaling, gameplay is incredibly responsive, with high frame rates and beautiful visuals. This means that every Mac, from MacBook Air to Mac Studio, will be able to play Resident Evil Village with ease. Stay tuned for more information soon.
Okay. They already announced that like a month ago.
Yeah. I'm still excited about
everyone.
that.
I am
crossplay
Midoro
option.
from Ubitus.
Yeah.
And I am Yonatani from Ubitus.
It is a great honor to be taking part in this global project of the Resident Evil franchise on cloud with Capcom. With the launch of the cloud version, not only fans from Japan, but from all over the world can play the game on Nintendo Switch without thinking about the download time.
The application size is small, but the users can experience smooth gameplay of up to 60 FPS while playing it in multiple modes that Nintendo Switch offers, such as TV mode, tabletop mode, and handheld mode.
It is great to be able to focus on the gameplay without thinking about storage space or the download time. You can also check your network environment by playing the demo before you pre-order or purchase the game.
Okay.
The game can be pre-ordered or purchased after
Yeah,
you
but,
play
like,
the
if I remember
demo.
correctly,
This
like,
is to
the
make sure
issues
that
run
those who are
properly.
playing a cloud game for the first time
Usually,
or may have concerns
I have a little
can
bit of
test it
issues,
and
stuttering
enjoy the
issues with
game.
cloud versions on my Switch.
With 5G mobile network technology
maybe
being
it's
so
improved.
widespread recently, the barrier
Yeah.
between installing the game and playing it on cloud is getting smaller and smaller.
We hope you will enjoy it and marvel at the technology of cloud gaming as well as its future through the release of Resident Evil
Gaming
Village
just
Cloud.
isn't a thing right now, unfortunately. Like, there's a
Resident
lot of
Evil
people
Village
don't
Cloud
understand
will
what
be
it takes to
available
run
on October
games on a
28th.
cloud.
And
Yeah.
the Winter's Expansion DLC will follow on December 2nd.
They've already announced all this stuff like a
Furthermore,
long time ago.
RE2 Cloud will launch on
I mean, I
November
guess
11th,
it is the showcase,
followed by
but
the RE3 Cloud on November 18th.
We've gone over this in
And
previous
RE7
things.
Cloud will be available on December 16th.
Okay, let's get some
How delightful.
new stuff, baby.
Such delectable information ought to be savored. What's that? You want more? What
Yes.
a greedy thing.
Oh, Resident Evil 4 Remake. Let's go.
Oh, it's quite all right. I love to see a healthy appetite. I'll do my best to sate your hunger.
Aaron gets to
Come,
do like such a good job
have
with
a
this
look at
character.
this.
Yeah, he
I
does. All
know, yeah.
right, here we go.
Yeah!
Well,
Oh, not again.
and again.
Oh, Dr. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Oh, it's kind of boring. Yeah.
Oh. Let's go.
Hello everyone.
No!
I'm the producer of Resident Evil 4,
More!
Yoshiaki Hirabayashi. I'm here today to deliver the newest information about the title. First, please enjoy this new gameplay footage.
Yes.
Okay, thank God. I got scared.
I'm so excited, man.
This is actual game. Jesus fucking Christ.
Gosh.
It looks so good. It kind of reminds me of when you go to Lisa Trevor's shack through the woods and stuff in the
Yeah.
remake. It's got that same vibe.
So much darker, yeah.
Knock, knock.
Wow.
This is gonna be. I gotta turn this up. Holy shit.
Yeah. This looks good.
Hey.
Oh.
Cop's there now.
I read you. What's your situation? What the hell's going on?
Oh my god.
What was that?
Oh my.
I love how he's holding the flashlight.
Oh!
God.
Whoa!
Whoa! What the fuck?
That is terrifying. Oh my god. That's... Wow.
Wait, so if I'm correct, his jacket, it looks like it's modeled after the original
Yeah,
one we saw
yeah.
in the early betas of the original RE4.
Yeah, 3.5.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are...
Here's Johnny.
Talk later.
You just son of a bitch, oh my joke. Holy shit.
Oh my god, that was so tense, that build up. And sneak.
Go. Oh.
That, wow.
Wow. Holy shit.
Oh, I see them later.
Oh my god.
Look at them fucking cook it.
Oh.
That.
It looks so good.
Kick that bitch.
Oh, yellow.
Oh, we started that melee.
Yes.
Oh my
Kicks
God.
our bag.
Reverse round.
It's all the same. The cow is in the same spot and everything. No, not the
cow.
cow.
Kill me for the repairs later.
Oh my god, you monster. Oh my god.
Oh, let's go. Come on. Oh, it's so cool.
I love how it's all... There he is.
Here he is, JJ.
Potato sack man, let's go. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I guess I'm much more slender than Geek.
He is, yeah. Oh, he's gonna get you. It's all the same. I love it. It's the same layout. Hit your dome split, baby. Oh, this looks
splitting action satisfaction, baby.
fucking good.
Oh, I just punched him.
Oh, that's cool.
You don't love it.
So is that L1 a dodge when that guy was swinging?
Was that? I didn't...
Oh, maybe reverse up.
Brutal.
That is scary.
Was... Oh, you're stuck.
Man.
Oh my god.
Ow.
Yeah, dude.
You could do that when they're on the ground, yeah.
Oh my god, what Black Lagoon shit is this?
Oh my god.
What did you
I
think?
want more now.
As you
That
just
is
saw,
incredible.
we are paying respect to the original game's world, while implementing new ideas and state-of-the-art graphics to strengthen the core concepts of the title. We think this game will provide a fresh experience with a sense of familiarity if you played the original, that both newcomers and veterans to Resident Evil 4 will enjoy.
No fucking way.
The Ganados will have all new ways to attack. They are closing in on Leon during his mission and will attack with an even greater variety of methods than in the original release. Leon fights back with firearms, close combat maneuvers, a newly added parry using his knife, and more.
Yes.
That is so wild.
Resource management and upgrade elements are critical for survival. Just as in the original, using the attaché case effectively will be key. In addition to managing the weapons and items you carry and synthesizing herbs, this also allows you to craft ammunition and other items.
Ooh.
Looks really pretty.
There he is!
Stranger.
Oh.
Of course, we can't forget the merchant.
Something new for you.
You can purchase weapons and items and customize them to suit your playstyle.
So cool.
Upgrade the knife.
We've also added a
Serious?
trade mechanic where rare gems you've collected can be exchanged for special items.
You can't go wrong with that.
Like the voice.
We are rebuilding the original game
Sounds very
while
Australian.
respecting its core
A
experience,
little bit like Aaron.
adding new ideas and modernizing the
That'll
playfield.
be great. Let's play the Duke and the Merchant. That'd be awesome.
Now I'd like to share some new information regarding this product's release. We announced that Resident Evil 4 will also be available on PlayStation 4, in addition to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, and PC. The PlayStation 4 version can be upgraded to the PlayStation 5 digital version at no additional cost.
Okay.
Go!
I'd like to introduce two other editions we are preparing for players looking for more than the standard edition.
Here we
Here
go.
it comes.
Deluxe and clear.
The first is the Deluxe Edition, which will be available for all platforms. This includes additional content such as costumes, special weapons, a treasure map, and more.
Oh my god.
Gun from
Next
RE6.
is the physical-only
let's
collector's
fucking go!
edition.
Wow.
This edition includes the contents of the Deluxe Edition, as well as a Leon figure, a special map,
Amazon, please, so
artbook,
everybody get a chance to get it.
soundtrack, and more. Also, pre-orders start today.
Yes.
If you pre-order the standard edition, you'll receive the attaché case gold and special charm handgun ammo. If you pre-order the deluxe edition or collector's edition, you'll receive the standard edition pre-order bonuses, as well as attaché case classic and special charm green herb. If you pre-order the digital version on the PlayStation Store, you'll receive a mini soundtrack.
Okay.
You can secure these bonuses by pre-ordering Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for watching so far.
Take my money.
We are working hard to create a game that everyone will enjoy. So please, look forward to it. Before I go, we have one more update for you.
Oh.
Let's take a look.
What is it?
Prepare your anus.
Oh my god.
Outbreak.
Do I die?
Is this it? What do you think it is?
Oh.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh, we're gonna get some characters in here.
You're here looking for someone? Maybe some missing señorita?
Oh my gosh.
Ashley,
Look
where
at
are
him.
you?
Your soul requires cleansing.
Ashley Graham, are you in here?
Just let me go.
Listen. They're in the president's orders and
What is that? What do we do?
The lost lambs are escaping.
we need to go.
Oh my god. Oh my
Get you
god.
safe.
You can stop right there.
Ada, who are you? And what are you doing here?
My faithful disciple will show her the path.
Oh my Jesus.
The entire world shall overflow with his grace.
What's happening to me?
Now, abandon your body.
Leave the girl. She's lost no matter what.
Now that he has chosen death.
That was remote. Oh god.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, it's turning. Holy shit.
Jesus.
We've seen everybody. Oh, except for, we haven't seen one.
Krauser, Wesker.
Krauser.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I you know, as much as I want to see them, we got to see what Ada
That's plenty.
looks like.
Did you enjoy the Resident Evil showcase?
Oh my
Let's
god,
recap.
that I was way more
First,
than I was expecting.
Resident Evil Village
Church
Gold
looks
Edition
so
launches on
good.
Friday, October 28th.
So good.
If you already own Resident Evil Village, you could purchase the Winter's Expansion DLC separately. The Winter's Expansion includes 3 additional modes.
Oh my god.
The third-person mode, so you can enjoy the main game in a new perspective. The Powered Up, the Mercenaries Additional Orders, and the new story campaign, Shadows of Rose. Oh, yes, a demo for the third-person mode will be available today. Don't forget, the early access period for Resident Evil RE begins October 24th for all owners of Village. Resident Evil Village Cloud, playable on Nintendo Switch via a cloud service, will be available starting October 28th. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and Resident Evil 7 are also coming to Nintendo Switch via cloud at a later date. Also, the Mac version of Resident Evil Village will be released on October 28th. The newest entry in the series, Resident Evil 4, will release on Friday, March 24th, 2023. And you can pre-order it today.
Yeah.
We hope you look forward to it.
We got a lot to talk about,
Thank
guys.
you very much for watching.
Holy crap. What did you guys think of that showcase?
Well, looks like you've had your fill. With such a grand display, I should hope so. Oh, I'm afraid I have an appointment I must attend to. Just a bit of bartering with another merchant.
Oh.
An odd chap, but his information's good. And I shouldn't say any more. Anyway, I do hope I'll see you again. I'll strive to prepare a suitably satisfying stock of goods.
Wow.
Oh.
That was way more than I was expecting. Wow, you guys.
Funny.
There's so much to talk about. Wow. Where to even begin?
I
think
know.
we'll take it one
It's all right.
step at a time. Let's turn it down a little bit here and let's go through it, guys, in the chat. What did you think about that? That is insane. I want to get your first impressions of that event, starting with you, Tony.
That was good. I mean, like, you know, the RE4 stuff brought it all home and shit. The fucking cow.
The cow, they burnt the cow.
And the cow took off running. That
Yes,
was the greatest thing about that.
It was
It took
hilarious.
off running and plowed over the villagers. So, okay, so
He weaponized the cow.
You know, like I think it's really cool that that Reverse is going to be cross-platform. That is really going to help like people like really come together with it. The battle pass system with the level stuff, I think that's better than having to buy a battle pass for a game you might not enjoy that long, because that's kind of a problem in gaming.
Yeah.
And you know, obviously they didn't show much of DLC for Rose, so that leads me to believe that DLC might be a little short, but satisfying. And then everything from RE4.
I know, right? I cannot believe it. Beggy, what is your first initial thoughts on that showcase?
I gotta pee.
I really didn't expect to see that much. In terms of the gameplay, everything looks pretty much as you would expect in terms of next-gen quality of life improvements, melee improvements, being able to upgrade features that you were previously unable to, like the knives. That was really interesting. New kill moves. It almost got like an RE5 treatment in the sense that there's a ground melee kill move now.
Yeah.
You can kind of slit their throat on the floor. All sorts of different gameplay mechanics in that one village sequence. That set piece is just looking incredible. Salazar, or sorry, not Salazar. Let's start with Salvador. Dr. Salvador looks like he's been hitting the gym lately. He looks a little bit thinner and he just looks more maniacal. But yeah, there's just so many new actions that they've added, so many new verbs in there, which is like kind of like the terminology that they use to describe like all of the different possible animations in like a game from a game design perspective.
Yeah.
And they've really amplified the experience through all of the new verbs. And Salazar looks incredible. He looks very elegant. He almost has like a sort of New England kind of vibe.
Yeah, it does. I was thinking that
with
too
his
when I see it.
hair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very, what is that called? A pompadour?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh my God. I just want to say Benson said he's speechless. He is here. Welcome, Benson. Thanks for coming to enjoy this
Hello.
showcase with us.
Benson.
I gotta say my one takeaway from this event is wow. I have to say the most exciting thing about this is how accurate and close to the original Resident Evil 4 remake looks like. That is super reassuring. But not only that, the graphical improvements, the new additional ways to melee, to evade enemies, like it looks like they took Resident Evil 4 and they remade it better, like we wanted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This whole
Really,
intro
like-
area here, I was just like, oh, okay, that's a little different on to the original. That's fine. But once they got into the gameplay in the village, right, it was just like a 1-to-1, just modern, and that's what got me the most excited. I thought that's all we were gonna see. I was not expecting to see a trailer that now showed everybody. But now I think let's go over to actually break this down and talk about it. To everybody coming by, thank you very much. To all the super chats, thank you so much for the super chats, guys. We're going to come through after we break this down. We're going to read them all, so thank you for the support. We're at 1,800 likes. Thank you so much. If you're excited for this or anything you've seen today, hit that like button. Let's see if we can get to a 2,000. Thank you, guys. All right, here we go. We go into the actual gameplay, but I want to start back here when it actually starts. So Tony and Beggy, can you guys see what I got on my screen right now so we can go through this and pick it apart?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. We're going to take this one step at a time. We're just going to give our initial thoughts and break it down a little bit. But you get Leon here. He's actually going to the first house that you go to in the village once they drop you off. And you can see just the level of detail here is incredible with the lighting, the cobwebs, just how old and dirty it looks. And this building's much bigger. You don't walk right into a living room with a fireplace. He looks like he's going down to the basement. Once he finds that body, it gives him he starts going through. There's the fireplace there. But yes, finding that body is like what kind of makes him go and investigate. Man, when we first see the Ganado, I wasn't expecting his head to be all twisted like that with the parasites sticking out.
That was bizarre. Yeah.
That was twisted, man. And just like all of this atmosphere with the mouse running by and all these little details they put in here is like way more than I was expecting. And like it looks visually really good.
Oh yeah. You know what they've put into if you remember the corner of the first house in the original RE4, you had like a bunch of skulls and crossbones.
Yeah.
Some decaying objects, looks like maybe some fungus or mold growing in the corner. They kind of took that and they cranked it up to 11 here. They put like these bones, these skulls all over the basement.
That's true.
And it's very reminiscent of like Lady D's basement of the castle, the dungeon. And it's just all sorts of torture items. And this game looks to be weighing into the themes that I was most excited for about the early pagan ganados, the ritual sacrifice. That's when I saw like the very first part of it, I was like, is this what I think it is? It looks like the purification ritual will have more explicit scenes displaying what they do, replacing maybe their organs with Las Plagas, implanting it within the body, bringing what was once a pagan ritual into the modern day. So fascinating, so good.
Yeah. I was just checking the press site to see if they got anything. Not yet, but I want to get that. Oh, they got a lot of pictures here to go through. They got Ada. They got all of them, so we'll go through that too. But yeah, I love that it's way more kind of onto the cultism of it, right? It's focused more on that, and this is just really twisted. Like you see him, and his neck is broke. It's already he just kind of comes creeping down the stairs, and it's already a terrifying introduction into what Leon's going to be dealing with in Resident Evil 4 Remake. But then here we get our first bit of gunplay. And it looks good. I was trying to look at this and see, is the gore system back? Because there's a part of me that it looks like the gore system might have returned from Resident Evil 2 Remake. They brought it back partially in Resident Evil 3 Remake, but it was nowhere near on the same level. And they kind of completely got rid of it in Village, which was very disappointing. But it would be nice to see the gore system return because I thought that was super in-depth and gory Resident Evil, man. But it did sound like the voice sounded just like Nick. Nick Apostolidis from the Resident Evil 2 Remake and Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. Obviously, if it was him, he could not say under NDA. But I mean, it's pretty clear when you listen to him, it sounds just like Resident Evil 2 Remake Leon. So that's huge. Whenever he can speak on behalf of it, we can get him on to talk about it. But yeah, right now we probably wouldn't be able to. Okay, so then now you got some sneak mechanics here. You can see that Leon goes into a crouch to kind of duck around everything. And then now we can see here when he comes up here, when he starts talking to Hunnigan, we get to see our first look at Hunnigan up here, or before previously. There he goes out. That's amazing, man.
When the chatter said Hunnigan sounds like Nicole, it's a possibility.
Oh, that's good. That's because I knew she sounds very different from the original Hunnigan.
Right.
But she does kind of sound like Nicole. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that to really see if that is her. That would be interesting. You know, Capcom already has reused a lot of the same actors from 7 into Resident Evil 3 and 2 remake, and then into Resident Evil Village.
Oh yeah, I could totally see that.
Here he's looking for Baby Eagle. There she's kind of taken hostage. I'll turn the audio on here and see if we can listen to Hunnigan a little bit. Turn it back to normal speed.
This is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
Oh my god, it does sound just like Nicole.
I think it's her, yeah.
That sounds just like Nicole.
This is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
Wow.
President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Ada sounds
Something's
completely
happened to
different.
people here.
She does.
My escorts are.
Guys, you keep chatting about it. I'm gonna let it keep playing. I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes.
Not sure how I feel about a different voice for it, because that's definitely not Jolene, but
Yeah, it's not.
Because like I think Jolene did amazing as Ada in the last game. This one, I guess we have to hear a little bit more before we fully judge this this new actress and stuff. It's just it stinks like when like you get an actor that you really like and then they get like they don't have they don't return or whatever. But I mean, this is just like you look at their attack patterns and how vicious they are in this. They're not just like standing with a sickle far away and stuff. Like they're on fucking point with this. Like this is like very tense, and that's I think what this game should be focusing on. Oh, the poor cow.
Oh yeah, the cow. It goes wild.
Like it's actually kind of ingenious when you think about that though. Like using the environment around you, it's not just an exploding barrel. I really dig that.
Yeah, the animals. I wonder if chickens will behave a similar way. They'll just run amok. But yeah, that planning room earlier where you saw the picture of Ashley, I wonder if they're going to kind of rearrange some of the parts where you discover the lore. I remember there was a file about the intruder in the village, and it seems like they're trying to, with that early scene, the picture and the map, they're trying to build a stronger connection between the villagers' cooperation in detaining. So, yeah, it looks great. All of the older sort of Ganado types are here, and they're reborn. They look good.
Yeah. You can judo throw them and everything like that. You can like the knife is more than just a simple swipe mechanic now. It's like an insta kill. It looks like, or like just stab them on the ground.
Oh yeah, that one. That's like an RE5.
Kind of like an RE5 and 6. How that was a thing, like where they would take out their knife and like stab them on the ground or whatever. Or Chris would stomp them. There's so much that they're combining from other games and a lot of elements from. And like I said earlier, I think that what this looks like right now, we can akin this to how the original Resident Evil remake on the GameCube went. They updated everything, but took virtually nothing away. And so far, that's what they seem to be doing here, which is kind of what we've wanted. So I think a lot of us can be truly happy with what we've seen so far.
Yes.
I think this is definitely as faithful as it possibly could have been while still making meaningful improvements to quality of life. So that L1 option, that QuickTime event there, it looks like it's very contextually dependent. The first time he did some sort of dodge, I think. The second time he clashed with his knife. And I wonder if like, every single time, depending on what you have equipped, maybe depending on your health and Leon's stamina, he does a different action as a counter maneuver to whatever he's facing.
So it's randomized depending on what item he has and where he's at. So there's a ton of different like blocks and parries and things you can do. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, definitely. And I love that. I love that they didn't change any of it. They kept it the same, but they kind of improved it, right? They remade it properly. And if this is as faithful to Resident Evil 4 as Resident Evil 1 was as faithful to Resident Evil 1 Remake, that would be all we can really hope for. Obviously, it looks like the same exact map, just modern day, which is amazing. Yeah, man, this is just super, super reassuring to see. I can't wait, and I love all these different the ground attacks and everything. Like he blocks it with his knife there. That's
Did
nuts.
you see? There's something going on with Dr. Salvador's eyes. I
Yeah.
remember in the original you couldn't see clearly what was going on, but there's something bizarre going on with him here.
It's like his eyelids are cut out.
It almost looked like they were sliced in half, and then the half was left in there or something.
I wonder if the half was left in there. I wonder if he can't see if he's going off sound. I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder if he's blind like the Garrador. Oh my gosh.
Oh, we didn't
Garradors
see
are gonna
that.
be freaky this game.
Yes.
Everything
looks,
looks, Jesus.
that shotgun blast was powerful, man. Look at that. Poof! It just shoots a
Dang.
cloud. That looks so sick. I can't wait to split domes with that. The environments, again, just super nice looking. We got to see the merchant, and I mean, personally, it sounds like Aaron, the same voice of the Duke, is doing an Australian accent. That's what I heard. I don't know if I'm right.
Wow.
Which would be great if it's true.
That would
love
be,
that.
yeah. I think it sounded good. I liked how it sounded. Let's see here if we scroll ahead. I do like that the attaché case is back, and it looks very clean and minimal. Also a little bit more convenient for combining items. All of that is coming back. Look at, you can just combine everything right there. That's pretty nice. Combine herbs. All the same stuff. Red Eagle. Dr. Salvatore on that Jeep. JJ, text your Twitter, cow coming for Leon. Oh god, I will check that very momentarily. I'm sure there's a lot of crazy stuff going on Twitter right now. Here's the merchant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, and
He
that
looks
purple flame. I love that.
Great. Let's turn it up here.
Over here.
And other items.
Over here, stranger.
Of course,
think you're
we
right.
can't forget the merchant.
Got something new for you.
That when he said new, it sounded like how Aaron would say that. Okay,
Yeah.
so we got the bolt thrower. That's
Ooh.
interesting. We
A
got the
mine thrower?
Oh yeah, is that gonna be like? We got the SRM-19. Okay, so we have some of the weapons. All right.
Purchase weapons and items.
There's a
and
recipe for bolts back there, actually.
What's that?
There's some type of ammunition type that you can craft, and there was a recipe for it for sale. At the bottom.
Recipe for bolt. Well, that's an interesting mechanic there. It shows you accuracy, power, magazine size weapon.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Interesting. They're
And they
going
have
all in
those-
on the stats. I love that.
Yeah,
That's a great thing for them to do.
Yeah.
You can purchase weapons and items and customize them to suit your playstyle.
That rifle looked like an M1 Grand.
Mm.
So that's returning. That's nice. So you got you can upgrade your knife, the durability and
Yep.
the power. That's awesome. And
We've
you can
also
repair it.
added a trade mechanic where rare gems you've collected can be exchanged for special items.
You can't go wrong with that.
We are rebuilding the original game while respecting its core experience, adding new ideas, and modernizing the play field. Now I'd like to share some new information regarding
All right, let's
Xbox Series
pre-order looks
full
great.
cost.
Look at
For
those
players
costumes,
looking for
guys.
more is the deluxe edition.
Is that casual? Is that his RPD or is that's just a bomber? That's not RPD. So he doesn't have the Leon.
Yeah,
Are
he
you
doesn't.
too?
I mean, like, but these are just extra DLC, so it's probably not counting the in-game DLC.
Right,
Oh.
the extras.
Sorry, the
yeah.
in-game unlockables.
Look at that vampire Leon. I always said there
I
should
love
be a
that.
vampire
Actually-
Leon.
Romantic one, yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's
so
sick.
the romantic, that is probably a callback to Vega in Street Fighter V because he wears the same outfit.
Oh.
And that villain one, it makes him kind of look like V from Devil May Cry in some ways.
That's true.
It does.
So
I love these. I love the outfits that are just a little out there, right? You got Vampire Leon, you got Hero Leon. Like it's all fits the theme, but it's so cool to see it. Like that last one, their villain, totally reminds me of something from Devil May Cry.
Oh yeah.
He's got spikes growing out of him. I wonder if that's a callback to the original concept for Resident Evil 4 when it was still Devil May Cry before it turned into Devil May Cry.
that's true.
Mm, yeah.
And you get the sunglasses sporty, look like Oakley's. Original
That's,
board. You can
I
get
think-
the soundtrack swap, so you can get the original soundtrack in it.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
And
I
you can
think the
put on a-
sunglasses are also a throwback to Dark Side Chronicles, where like he had that agent outfit and he did have sunglasses. I think there's a throwback to that.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. We got the Sentinel 9, and we have some filters too. It looks like you can turn on a villain filter. It turns it all red and blue.
By the way, that shotgun we're getting,
yeah,
that shotgun, that is very reminiscent of the Western shotgun you get in RE3, the original RE3.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, you mean the upgraded one?
Yep, it's very similar. It's also very similar to the one that Arnold Schwarzenegger uses in Terminator 2 when he's on the bike and he just flips the shotgun. That's what he uses.
Yep,
Oh, so cool.
I love that. The skull shaker, they call it. That's dope.
I'm so fucking excited!
Skull shaker.
I'll be right
Available
back.
for all platforms. This includes additional content such as costumes, special weapons, a treasure map.
So we're going to be
and
doing a
more.
Resident Evil 4 hype stream after this, but I think we're also going to play the third-person Village on the PS5. So I'll get that loaded up.
Yeah, it's only a 60-minute demo, but still.
Yeah, we'll play that for a bit. Looks like we got a map. That's a nice looking map. That's a huge map. So are they including everything? I can't tell from here. It's kind of too. I'd have to get a higher res version to see how big this map is actually going to be.
Wait,
I love the steel book.
Like the map of the village. Oh, that map they give you, that's probably going to be a decent sized map. They've done that in the past with like other Resident Evil things that came with like in video game guide magazines that they had. So I think that's going to be a pretty decently sized map.
Well, I mean, like, how big is it going to be, like, the game?
Oh, you mean like in-game? I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Like, is it going to have all the same areas? I mean, based off what we've seen, it looks like it.
I mean, yeah, like, I'm trying to look at it. You can clearly see the lake. You can see the castles. So I think they're going to add stuff to it, too. I think they're going to put new areas in.
Yeah. We got the attaché case sort of collector's edition box. That's going to be the cover. We got art book, soundtrack.
Got the RPD sticker on it.
And then that Leon statue, I mean, I would have liked, because I already got a Leon statue, but I can't lie. That statue is sick.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping they'd give us 2 collector's edition options. Same thing, but you could get an Ada or a Leon if you wanted,
Yeah.
you know? I wish they kind of gave us that option.
Oh,
Next
Ryan
is the
in the
physical-
chat is saying bolts can be retrieved and reused. That
Oh,
might be a
that's nice.
possibility.
That's very nice.
Only collector's edition. This edition includes the contents of the deluxe edition, as well as a Leon figure. If you pre-order the
You
standard
get the little,
edition, you'll receive the
the
attaché
charms.
case
They have
gold.
those in Village.
If you PlayStation Store, you'll receive
I want that
a
soundtrack.
mini soundtrack.
Charms even
Thank
do
you
anything
for
like
watching
just for, like,
so
accessory.
Let's watch this trailer one more time, and then we'll go through it, because there was a lot in this trailer.
Oh, yeah.
You're here looking for someone? Maybe. Some missing señorita?
Sorry.
It's like Oscar Isaac.
Where are you?
Your soul requires cleansing.
Ashley Graham, are you in here?
Like Sherry.
Just let me go.
Listen,
Okay.
I'm hearing the president's orders and
What is that?
What do we do?
The lost lambs are escaping.
we need to go. I'm gonna get you home safe.
You can stop right there.
Ada, who are you? And what are you doing here?
My faithful disciple will show her the path.
Ashley,
Okay.
run!
The entire world shall overflow with his grace.
What's happening to me?
Now, abandon your body.
Leave the girl. She's lost
I
no
didn't
matter
realize
what.
it was Steve's body.
Now that he has
Oh my
chosen
gosh, I love
death.
Ramon.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh my god. Okay, let's go through and break it down now. Okay, wow. Wow.
So much.
We get to see like almost everything. Okay, so starting off here, we're just gonna go through each chunk. We get the village. Nothing really to break down there. Got some ropes. Some more symbolism, baggy cult stuff. And then there we got the cult with Ashley.
Here, I was gonna say, it doesn't even look like they're getting ready to inject it in the traditional way that they did to Leon. It looks like they're doing the traditional pagan ritual of like ripping someone's body open and implanting the plaga. And I wonder if that's why they brought her here. Because if you saw when they were preparing the ritual for Ada in the original RE4, they had blood stains and they had Ada kind of like waiting beside, and she wakes up in the middle is why she's able to escape.
Yeah.
And it didn't look like it was for an injection. It looked like it was for a full-on implantation of the plaga. And I wonder if that's what they're going to do to Ashley.
Yeah.
It's much scarier.
It's like, and that could be what's happening here. But yeah, it's definitely, I love that shot of slowly zooming in on Leon in the village.
So good.
Oh, I just noticed something else too.
What?
Do you remember in the initial trailer when you heard Sadler's voice? This is a line that I didn't comment on a lot because I didn't understand it very much at the time, but I think I understand it now. He says the line, you will receive our most sacred body.
Yes.
He doesn't say you will receive our plaga or our offering. He says our sacred body. So it's as if he's talking to a plaga or an agent of the plaga, and he's saying, you will receive this sacred body, which is probably Ashley.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think about it like that. I just thought they referred to the plagas as a body. I don't know.
Right. That's what, but it seemed like it was, I don't know. It's like either there's some sacred plaga that they're trying to implant, or there is a specific vessel, which is what Resident Evil is usually about, finding that like perfect vessel for implantation or viral experimentation. And I wonder if Ashley is like that puzzle piece, and here they want to like further integrate her into the story by having her turn.
That could be. We get the Las Plagas symbol there. Ganados are coming. Oh, I love that we get to see Dr. Salvador. And he looks fucking scary. Like, I don't get what's going on with his eyes, but we get our first look at Louis. Louis.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. He reminds me of, like you said, Tony, who'd you say he kind of looks like?
Oscar Isaacs.
Oscar Isaac mixed with that comedian. There's that comedian that looks a lot like
Chris
that.
D'Elia?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Chris D'Elia, yeah. His jacket looks rad. He definitely doesn't look like I was expecting, but it looks very real.
Oh, he also does look like Jesse Pimentel.
Oh, a little bit, hey?
Yeah.
Jesse Pimentel.
I love
Lucas
his-
Baker. That's like all
his
three of them
jacket.
combined.
Yep.
His voice sounds a little like I wasn't expecting either. What is, okay, you got a giant skull there. One of the little gigante skulls. Pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, you can see.
It's huge.
Big ass skull.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
a big ass skull.
Oh, you know what?
What?
Wow. I wonder, because in the original writings, the Del Lago was originally written as a prehistoric creature, and I
Oh.
wonder if they're going to do the same for El Gigante. Like, this has always existed.
Yeah.
There's a fossil of what was, and we now have more.
That's cool.
Wow.
Beg, you got to do a breakdown video.
We should.
Analysis breakdown. There we got Sadler. No,
He sounds a little young. I will admit that when we've heard him. Oh, jeez, the big cheese.
the big cheese, and he looks just like kind of like Mr. X, but village version.
Is his eye really different? Like,
Yeah, his eye is like he's blind in one eye. It looks like,
Mm.
and he's got the top hat. Gotta have the hat. And there's
Gotta
the
have the
church. The church looks incredible. That looks so good.
even during the day, this shit looks freaky.
It does.
yeah.
You can see it. One of the Ganados' heads splitting open to reveal the parasite there, which looks chunky.
Junkie.
Yummy.
And it's just flapping his little tentacle tail there.
Mhm.
They're injecting, but that's
Tail.
probably in Leon when they inject it into his neck.
Yeah, I wonder if there's different processes.
That's why his
that guy.
eyes look like that in the thumbnail. Remember we said something? His eyes are gross. It's because he's got the plagas and he's super tired. He looks like Tony and I when we woke up today after our 10.5-hour stream last night.
Mhm.
And then we finally get Ashley. Ashley, I'm trying to think. Her voice sounds familiar, but I can't. This kind of sounds like Nicole too. Maybe that's what I heard.
Mm.
That's the sound she makes.
Or possibly maybe one of the Lady D's daughters.
Oh, that could be.
Becca, or I don't know, maybe.
Ashley Graham, are you in here?
Ah!
Just let me go.
Listen,
It still does sound
you're
like
in the president's orders.
It does sound like. Why does they all sound like Nicole? Dude, all the
She's
female
too good.
voices.
She's getting all the roles.
Yeah.
What is that? What do we do?
If it's Nicole, that would be our closest Leon and Jill. If it was Nick Apostolidis and it was Nicole, that'd be our Leon and Jill. Not exactly how we wanted it, but
Take what you can get, I guess.
Are escaping.
We need to go.
I'm gonna get you home
so
safe.
cool.
You can stop right there.
that is definitely not Jolene, which has me, I'm going to be honest, that has me very disappointed because I feel like Jolene did such a great job as Ada in the Resident Evil 2 remake. And I believe she voiced her in another one, or was it just Resident Evil 2? I can't remember.
It was just RE2, I believe she got.
Yeah.
I think Ada looks fantastic here, but it's just the voice is different. It's not bad. I think that from my scene somewhere, it was going to be the same voice actress that was the Ada in the live action Welcome to Raccoon City.
Yeah.
Ada.
There, I want to look at that again.
You can stop right there.
Ada.
Ada.
Who are
She doesn't have the cool sunglasses on that she throws at Leon anymore.
you? What are you doing here?
My faithful disciple will show her the path.
Oh my god, El Gigante
man.
looks terrifying.
Like,
They
gee,
really,
fucking
his
Christ,
eyes
dude.
are so sunken into his sockets now. It looks
Yeah.
so much scarier.
So much scary. Oh my god. It looks
Can we
just
at
like
least
it,
get the
but
dog to help us?
what's that?
I want the dog. Where's the dog?
Yeah, hey, where's that dog? He looks really good. I think everything so far is looking really good. Looks scary.
Ashley, run!
There we get this giant salamander there. What's it called?
Delago.
Hmm.
Or
Delago. I blanked on the name.
Delgado.
Delgado.
From the cat.
Elgato.
Elgato.
Entire world shall overflow
Oh, and he's got his henchman. He's got his
Right
Verdugos.
hand
Yep.
comes off.
with his grace.
What's happening to me?
Now her voice sounds completely different.
I think 'cause she's like hacking.
Maybe, yeah.
Now, abandon your body.
Yeah, we get his morphing form.
Leave the girl.
His fingernail.
She's lost no matter what.
Oh, he looks like an
Oh,
old
love
lady.
that.
So, like, yeah, like, he's just, well, because, like, in the original game, he's like, I'm only 20 years old.
Yep.
And it's just like, I wonder if he's literally 20 years old here and just looks old as fuck.
I think so. They'll probably keep it the same.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, that's the idea because when he took on the dominant Plaga, he took on all of these like older characteristics because it had an effect on his body.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so he was like manipulated by Sadler just as Vitoris Mendez was. And then from there, he looks like a short, very old man that's 20 years old.
With the fabulous hair.
Err.
I like it.
It looks like those people you'd see in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Royal Army fleet and all that stuff.
Oh my god. Castle looks fantastic.
That's
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
sweet.
Oh, then we get to see Ashley turning. That looks awesome.
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah.
I know so many of my cosplay friends that are gonna cosplay her
Yeah.
and do that makeup 100%.
There it is, guys. What did you think? Oh my god, I could probably watch that another 50 times, but don't worry. We're still going to go through all of our super chats, and then we got the hype stream after, so it's going to be an all-day event. Thank you to everybody joining us for this. Let's go through and read all the support in the chat. I'll just leave this on loop, and I'll turn this down so it's easier to hear. That's crazy, man. Okay, let's see what we got going on here in the chat. Let's see, where did we leave off?
If you just want that trailer to repeat over and over, here's a better version.
Oh, yeah.
Right here in the chat. There you go.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, let me just see where we left off here. Thank you guys for all the support. Bravo team. Read that. Tony, third turtleneck, read that. OG outfits, read that. Oh, wow. It jumped. Holy crap, guys. Thank you. Wow. You guys can keep talking while I'm looking through this.
I guess someone mentioned the awesome knife throw into his hand. Oh, I wonder if we're going to see that actually when he confronts Salazar and he chucks the knife into his hand.
That would be
That
great.
would be something. Yeah.
Mr. Kennedy, still alive, I see.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Verdugo. His henchmen. They look a bit taller in this one. They look. It's also the way that they framed the shot. They did it an upper angle, and or it's higher up and it's looking down, and it makes them look gigantic. So I wonder if you do that underwater or underground fight with Verdugo, and he's much larger than he was in the original.
I'm sure, because he was tall in the original too. Like he stood way above Leon, and Leon's I think at least like 5'10". I think his official height is. So like like that thing was at least 6'5". So if it's even bigger this time around, I'm gonna be crying the whole time I have to run.
Oh yeah, it looks like 7-8 feet tall. Like
I just hope we hear him say, "I've sent my right hand to dispose of you."
Okay, I'm
and
caught
this
up.
makes me wonder if they're going to repurpose the Garrador and the Verdugo to be more active in the castle segment. Maybe not just like that one encounter room with like the prison where you fight him, but like I don't know, one of them might be a stalker, one of them might be
like he just randomly like pops through a wall sometimes and goes back up it and everything, kind of like he did in the original, but like it was in that one area. I think something like that would add like a good. It's almost like Alien Isolation in many ways, where the xenomorphs just going through the vents and shit. Like that would be kind of a cool thing for it to do.
Oh yeah, especially because if you consider the quick time is clearly here again. There's all sorts of defense mechanisms where it sounds like a psych term, but there's all sorts of quick time events where you can dodge, you can counter, you can parry, and in boss fights, it's probably going to elevate them very much, which I was very hungry for because in Resident Evil 7 and 8, you have some great boss designs, yes, but what I felt was sorely lacking was the intensity of very urgent decisions that you have to make. And 4 and 5 brought those full force. They look like they're back here in 4. Quick time events that serve a purpose other than maybe running away from a boulder or something silly like that. Hopefully those are gone, but we'll see. It looks like in the bosses, they'll be worked in very meaningfully.
Yeah, we'll find out. Hopefully they're worked in properly or not at all, but we'll see. We got Warwick Gaming Channel. Welcome to Rogue Squad Recruit. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Let's all welcome Warwick to the team. We got Rob Hatherley. Oh, I read that actually. Upgraded. Oh, that was earlier. Upgraded membership to Bravo Team. Congratulations on your upgrade. Thank you so much for the support, Rob. We got Christopher Cardelelli with a $2 super chat. We need Wesker in this trailer. I actually think I read that earlier. Thank you for that, Christopher. Saint Logan Hero. Yeah, I read that. Oh, I thought I got it. Steve S with the $5. Nope, read that. Death of the Heartless, member 5 months, you think? Oh, it must have jumped. Okay. Sir Adazukin Other the Roll with a $7 super chat. Thank you so much, Sir Adazukin. Sneaking a view while teaching a class. Be back when I'm done. Oh my God, Sir Adazukin. I hope that went well. And hopefully we'll see you back in here. Good luck teaching that class.
He's such a badass.
He's such a badass. Roll for life. Mr. Green with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Green. When are you guys playing Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare? Or have you guys played it before? We are planning a new series. I just don't know when it's going to be, but we're going to kind of take a trip through all of the classic survival horror games at some point. So hopefully sometime in the near future, but it might be a little ways out. We will play it at some point, though. Chance Thrash with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Chance. I'm excited for the new Silent Hill F, but also Konami has a lot to prove, so I can't be fully hyped. Kind of mixed on Silent Hill 2 Remake. Yeah, I mean, they're taking a step in the right direction, but we'll see how good they do and if they continue in the right direction. You know, they've burnt us in the past. It's good to see them back, though, and it's good to see that step in the right direction. We got 11 Deadly 11 with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much for the very generous super chat, 11 Deadly 11. Hi, you guys. Anybody ever played Condemned Criminal Origins? That's a game I wish would come back. Still remember the BART department store level? Freaky. I remember that's one of the first games I actually, that was the first game I beat on the Xbox 360 when it came out. I remember smacking one of the enemies in the face and just watching their teeth roll around on the ground.
Mhm.
That's one I probably should jump back into. A lot of people love it. I don't really remember it too much, but I remember I enjoyed it.
That game is so fun. Like there's a taser, there's all sorts of melee weapons. It's really good. A classic.
I'll have to revisit it. We got Decaying Reaver, member for 6 months. Recruit, thank you for the continued support. Resident Evil 4 Remake, here's hoping it's worth the hype. It looked really good. Jay Holloway, the second member for new member to the Recruits. Thank you so much, Jay, for becoming a member. Let's all welcome Jay to the Rose Squad.
Jay.
Jay is back with another $20 super chat. Thank you again, Jay, for that very generous super chat. Love Resident Evil. Big fan of the games. My second favorite series, aside from the Modern Warfare and Metal Gear Solid. Those are Metal Gear. Just played Metal Gear Solid on PlayStation 1 about a year ago. I played it when I was a kid, never beat it, finally beat it, and goddamn, that game blew my mind. Like, it was so ahead of its time. It was so good.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that one is definitely, it would be interesting to see a faithful remake of that. Hunk
That's
Redfield.
a great feeling.
What's that?
When you play a game as a kid and you don't completely make it through it and you don't like take in the full experience and you come back to it as an adult, like I love that feeling actually.
Oh yeah, it was amazing, and to kind of like finally take it all in and go through the areas we went through as kids, it was super cool. That was a fun one. We got Hunk Redfield with a £9 super chat. Thank you so much, Hunk Redfield. Hey guys, hope you are keeping well. Loving the videos as always, and I am truly looking forward to the Keeper's Diary. From what I have already seen, it looks amazing. Well, thank you so much, man, and definitely I'm looking forward to that too. Andrew's actually doing that, and we also got The Keeper that's coming out that we're doing with Sean and Rob, so there's 2 versions coming out, so exciting stuff. Gauze, member for 17 months, Recruit. Thank you, Gauze, for the continued support. RE4 looks amazing. It really does. I'm actually still kind of shocked how good it looks. I was a little worried, I'm not going to lie, but from that gameplay, it looked just like the same thing, but new. Robert Wolf with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Robert. Can't wait to see my boy Salazar. Oh, you've seen him. What did you think of him? We got PH34 Bucket with a $2 super chat. Again, thank you. Shut up and take my money, Capcom. I got to reserve that collector's edition now before it's gone. I know they go really quick. We got Robert Lucky with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Robert. I'm hyped for the Resident Evil 4. Looks great. With that and Silent Hill, we are looking good for horror games. So happy. Me too. It's a good time. Good time to be a Resident Evil and Silent Hill fan. Just in general, survival horror fan. Lord RJ5 with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Lord RJ5. Let's go, boys. Resident Evil is in its prime. I love these outfits too here. It's interesting to see if this is super faithful more than 2 and 3. Like, that would be amazing. But it might make me want a Veronica remake. I mean, I already do, but we'll see. Hopefully it does really well. Then we got Sir Adazukin another row with another $280 super chat. Thank you, Sir Adazukin. So disappointed. No bingo at all. There was no bingo. What do you guys think of them not doing the bingo line?
Well, we actually didn't see the end of that sequence, so he probably does, but I wonder,
That would be crazy. Got to have the bingo in there. And then at the very end of the game, after the post-credit scene, it's just the Ganados playing bingo. B34. Bingo!
Oh my god.
Justin Bird with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Justin. Where do we pre-order at? I'm sure it's probably going to be on the official Capcom website.
They'll announce it on Twitter, too, so keep your eyes on Twitter. But if anything, I bet this thing is going to have like an Amazon release. I pray it does, because Amazon's like the easiest to go through to get shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so just keep your eyes peeled.
I don't want a RE3 remake fiasco again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't do that. Taryn Aries with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Taryn. Good to see. The stealth rumor is confirmed. Yeah, there is stealth. There's a lot of stealth elements of him crouching, kind of sneaking around. That's interesting. We got the Axel, the Dark Prince, with a $50 super chat. Thank you so much for that incredibly generous super chat, Axel. Let's all give it up to Axel in the chat. Sorry for being late. RE4 looks amazing. Hey, don't be sorry, man. I'm glad to have you here, and thank you so much for that. We got Cascade with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Cascade. No other team should ever work on a Resident Evil game ever again. Agree. I mean, Dev 1, if this is as faithful as it looks, then I think let's just not outsource anymore. Let's just have Dev 1 do everything.
Oh, yeah.
What do you guys think?
Take the time you need, honestly, yeah. Because as I was saying, we had the release schedule of RE2 Remake 2019, 2022 has this game. Or sorry, 3 has this game.
Yeah.
And then 2021 has Village. We have like games coming one after another, all of these like big AAA releases. But if we needed to like wait longer for Dev 1 to like really polish the product, I would not mind at all.
Yeah, same. Definitely the same. Take all the time you need. This is looking great. Lonely Warrior with a 1,000 CLP super chat. Thank you, Lonely Warrior. Ayo, where is the Mafia outfit? Oh, I'm sure there's going to be mods. Any outfit that you don't get in the game, I'm sure modders will have you covered. I can't wait to.
I mean, it's like I said, like this is just the DLC outfits, you know, like that we can get, but there's going to be in-game outfits too. So I guarantee you we'll probably get the Mafia one. I don't know if we'll get the RE2 remake one though. That's part of me kind of wonders about that.
That's like a must. They did in the original. I would like to see an update to the Resident Evil 2 remake where they got now Leon 4 in it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I kind of feel that because, you know, RE2 remake didn't come out too long ago. That's why like they wouldn't put it in this game, but I kind of hope they do. Again, but if they don't, like you said, the mods will do God's work.
They'll take care of us. Don't you worry, girlies. We got David Malari with a 125p super chat. Thank you so much, David. Only thing better than all the Resident Evil 4 remake stuff revealed is that JJ's screen hasn't froze since the start of the showcase. Good job, Cameron. Knock on wood. Thank you so much. You noticed that it's crashed. It froze like 6 times before we went live, and then for the actual event, it was good. So thank God. Thank the Lord Shinji Mikami. We got Nero Redwood with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Nero, for that generous super chat. I do like that they are keeping the gameplay from the original, only improving on it. I can also see them adding more horror elements to it. I'm solid. Take my money, Capcom. It did look like it was more horror focused now. That slow build up to the first villager. Everything about this looks like it's more atmospherical as far as like the horror, right? I think it looks terrifying. Like there's moments in here that are scary shit. Probably still going to be pretty action heavy. And if they're being faithful, it probably should be, but I hope they implement way more horror elements. A scary Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 scared a lot of people, but it was more action heavy. I would like to see. I'd like to see a really scary Resident Evil 4. That would be dope. Let's go back here to the gameplay because I want to bounce back and forth. Okay. We got Peace Robert Walker with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Peace Robert Walker. It jumped. Wow. Leon's jacket isn't based on the original beta. It's licensed from Scott NYC 1600. If you want to buy it, love the stream and Resident Evil. Thank you. I'm glad you like the stream. And yes, it is available for sale. It's they actually got the license for it. But it is, if you look at it, you compare it to his Resident Evil 3.5 jacket, it is much more reminiscent of the 3.5. Yeah. Tony was right in saying that. Yeah, I'm literally
looking at the 3.5 right now, and it's the exact same thing. The only thing it is, like, the collar isn't as massive, and it's not as, like, fluffy down the bottom. It's more lined and, like, slimmed down a bit.
I actually posted a side-by-side on Twitter a few months back when they first announced it, and it looks very, very close. We got Waffle.
Resident Evil 4 pre-order is up on Steam for $60 right now.
Oh, there you go, guys. On Steam, you can jump on it right now. I would recommend probably, well, if it's digital, but collector's edition you want to be quick with. Oh, yeah. We got Waffle Boy Zach with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Waffle Boy. Captain Wesker, where's Krauser? Both of them we didn't see.
I mean,
oh, man.
You know, as much as I wanted to see Krauser and stuff, they're really focusing more so on the village aspect of this right now.
Yes.
And they showed a little bit of castle, so I think for what we've seen, I mean, we'll definitely see Krauser probably in their next one. I guarantee they'll throw us another trailer in like maybe December or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see.
But yeah, we'll probably see it in the future. Gary with the £5. Thank you, Gary. Don't know how I feel about Ada's voice. She doesn't sound like she did in the Resident Evil 2 remake. Yeah, what do you guys, Beggy and Tony, what do you guys think about the voice change?
I mean, like, I love Jolene. I thought she was amazing, and that really does not sound like her. But I need to hear a little bit more. But I think from what we heard, like, she sounds pretty good. You know, I feel like it kind of sounds like Ada should sound in some ways. I mean, like, there's so many characters that have been, I mean, actors who've played different versions of every characters throughout the years in Resident Evil. And I think for the most part, we can agree that all the actors have kind of been perfectly cast. So, and that's something that you don't see that often with multiple casting. And I think, I mean, because Leon always sounded great no matter who voiced him. You know, even the guy in, what do you call it there? What's Operation Raccoon City. That wasn't another Leon. That was just one guy doing it one time. And he sounded great. So, I'm bummed because Jolene was so amazing as Ada in the last one, and she was so kind to us every time we talked to her. But I'm really excited to see what the new person does.
Yeah. How about you, Beggy?
I agree. Yeah. I mean, I'm very open to hearing more lines from her, but I wasn't particularly like feeling any um like big dissonance between this and like what Ada could be and what she maybe would sound like at like RE4 time. So
Yeah.
I'm open to it.
One thing I want to point out what Benson said here, he actually has a really good point, and we didn't highlight it when we were doing a breakdown, but I love that they kept Spanish dialogues and accent for the immersion. They missed that point in Village with including Romanian accent dialogues. That's huge, and the fact that they're keeping that is big, and it is like necessary for immersion. So good point out, Benson.
That's huge because that cultural alienation aspect, making this a folk horror kind of experience of someone who is more relatable to the audience, Leon traveling to a different society with which he is very unfamiliar, that is essential in terms of folk horror because where Village gives you, all of these pretty much perfect American accents, you're really going to struggle with that. But RE4 is just like, I love what they did. I love what they're doing. They've really perfected that. So exciting stuff.
Agree. We got Elkanoth with the $2. Thank you, Elkanoth. Mad hyped and curious about the VR full game. So they did say that it will be VR on the PlayStation VR 2. They haven't really showed anything yet, but this is going to look amazing to play in VR. I literally cannot wait for that. And I'm going to get a PSVR 2 because Village and 4 are in it. Gary with a £2. Thank you, Gary, again. Hope they have classic outfit for Ada. Yeah, that would be nice to see some classic outfits return. They did that for Leon and Claire, even though it wasn't like identical. Claire didn't have the under black shirt. Hopefully they'll have like the original costumes as unlockables, like the original jacket. I doubt they'll do that since this one's licensed, but that would be cool. We got Jay Black with the $2. Thank you, Jay. Jolene did mocap for Ada and Hunnigan in Damnation. Oh, is that the... Yep, she did the mocap. I knew she did some other things. Yeah, she's good. Raphaelux won with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Raphaelux. I don't think I'll be burning that poor cow. Yeah, I was shocked to see Leon just fuck that cow, right? He weaponized it and it went running other Ganados on fire. Leon is the worst, man. He breaks into this house. He kills, he murders the villager. He steals his valuables and his family heirlooms. He sells them. He loots, he kills, and he burns cows, man. Leon is the real antagonist in this game.
Deplorable. This guy.
He's the Western agent who thinks he has a free reign to just cause chaos and havoc.
So entitled.
So entitled. Chad Glamuzina with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Chad. NetherRealm should remake the Suffering games. A lot of people have told me to play those too. I'm not yet, but I hear they're really good. We got Acadia and Acadian Reaper. Welcome to Row Squad Alpha Team, the winning team. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Spam those custom emojis, you've unlocked them, and we all hope to see you in our post-stream after party tomorrow night. It's going to be a blast. Let's all welcome Acadian Reaper to the Row Squad.
Welcome, Acadian Reaper.
Thank you, Baggy. Gary with a £5 super chat. Thank you, Gary. Not a fan of the knife getting damaged and losing it in the Resident Evil 2 remake, but wasn't a fan of having Invincible 1. You had to equip it in RE3R. We not have it RE4R style? I do like that you can pull it whenever you want and slash.
Yeah.
That is huge. And I love that they added. That's one other reason why Deadly Silence is one of my favorite versions of the Resident Evil 1. Because you could just pull it whenever and slash. That's so convenient.
Also, it looks like in terms of the durability with that L1, with the L1 option for the counter for the Chainsaw Man, you could only really use that option once, it seems. I would presume so, right? So it's like kind of like a quick save one time, and if you would want to use it again, you need to maybe repair the knife, find a new one. So
which I like. I like the more that you add to the merchant feature there, where you can upgrade and repair and stuff. I like all that stuff. It just kind of adds to the replay value, finding treasures, selling them, replaying it with a different loadout, trying something different. I love that. And if it's just like the original but remade, modern day controls and graphics, then this game is going to have a ton of replay value. Sir Adazukin, Elder of the Row with a $5 super chat. Thank you again, Sir Adazukin. Resident Evil 4 Deluxe Edition for the PS4 and PS5 is now available to pre-order on the PS Store at $89.99 Canadian dollars. Get it before the system crashes. Take my money. Yeah, no, for real. The Resistance, welcome to Row Squad Recruit. Thank you so much. We got the Resistance here. Spam those custom emojis you've unlocked them, and let's all welcome the Resistance to the Rose Squad.
Welcome, Resistance.
Thank you, Baggy.
Oh, someone brought up a good point. Are we able to walk and shoot this time or not? It looks that way. It looks like RE2 remake, RE3 remake style. So
Yes. It did look that way. Hopefully we'll see it again in here.
Yeah, he's doing it. I've seen it. He's doing it.
Yeah, good. That's very beneficial. We got Ricky Cole, member for 2 months. With the Bravo team. Thank you, Ricky. Long live Ro. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Hayaki with a $1 super chat. Nothing to say, just showing the support. Thank you so much, Hayaki. Cascade, member for 19 months. Bravo team. Thank you, Cascade, for the continued support. RIP to the motion actors that they had to record falling off the buildings. May they rest in peace. Thank you for their service. Yeah, they're wrecked. We did get to see Leon yeet himself out a window. It looked a little wonky, actually. Let's go back to that. It was like really quick and funny looking. Come on, show it. At least he can do it again. He's got all of his moves, baby. He's got the kick. He's got the parries, the blocks. Do it, Leon. See ya.
Do it.
It looks funny. Whee! Okay, sorry.
It's a quick camera cut.
It's a quick camera cut, yeah. Jax RPD with a $2. Thank you, Jax. I hope they kept the QTEs in the cutscenes. That's what you were talking about earlier, Baggy, that they can implement it in a way where it still makes sense.
Oh yeah, because I feel like you need that to kind of pull people away from Village and Sevens kind of running around in a circle, blocking everything. I remember when the giant was trying to hit you with a hammer, you could block it. And that's just kind of ridiculous. But in this, it would be something like a dodge. Like the El Gigante would swing a tree and you dodge it, That's a sense of urgency. So
that would make a little bit more sense, I think. And I would be okay with that. Sir Adazuki, another the row with another $2 super chat. Thank you again, Sir Adazuki. 154 days, 4 hours, and 42 minutes until Resident Evil 4 Remake. Adazukin's got you covered. When it comes to numbers, he's got you. Thank you, Adazukin. Nero Redwood with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Nero. Capcom made Ashley go from annoying to wifey. Now everybody's turning. They're all turning around on Ashley. Everybody loves her now.
Simp army.
What'd you say?
Simp army.
Simp army, yeah, simp for Ashley. Or you're going to have your Leon army, though, too. Gary with a £2 super chat. Thank you again, Gary. What is it with them and putting hats on the big guys? Somebody at Capcom's, like, that's their life goal, is when we remake these games, we're giving a hat to all of the big soccer enemies. Mr. X, Lady D, Nemesis didn't get one, but he got a gimp suit, so that's kind of close. And then now we got Mendez with hat. What's that?
Oh no, I just said big cheese.
Big cheese, yeah. Shinomio, member for 3 months. Bravo team, thank you for the continued support. And she's got the hype in there. Thank you for bringing the hype. And then we got KS with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, KS. My disappointment is immeasurable. Oh no. Oh, because you didn't get a pachinko machine. Oh, yeah. Sorry, KS. KS is the only one disappointed we didn't get a pachinko machine. But it's okay.
Me too.
You are too? Oh, no.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah.
Spicy Lightning with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Spicy Lightning. Leon and Resident Evil 4 are objectively the goats of the franchise. This is what the actual quality remake looks like. Take notes, Naughty Dog. This looks really freaking good.
Apparently, someone said that IGN put up a video that shows a little bit more footage.
No way. Ooh. Send it. And how do they have that? Give me that video.
Well, it's IGN. They get privy to everything.
That's true. I do want to say we didn't really cover any of the Rose stuff because there wasn't too much to show, but there was one scene where she was shrunk down, and that looked really like I was not expecting that. Everything else is pretty much what we've already seen. Yeah, there's big dolls chasing you, which was pretty terrifying.
It looked like well, some of the dolls were like Beneviento dolls. The other ones were much larger.
Yes.
No more dolls.
Dolls are terrifying, but it just seems it seems like you're going to be playing a nightmare, which I like. I like that it's going to be kind of like all over the place, and you're not in a real realm. You're in a fantasy dream realm. So like the possibilities are kind of endless of what you can do there as far as like creating new types of horror. Yeah, right there. Being chased by dolls. That's crazy. That's so like different for Resident Evil. I just thought that was interesting because they haven't shown anything on that before. But yeah, like right there. That doll, look at it. Oh my God.
Get that shit away from me. Oh, that was that creepy one right above the other doll.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
With the eyes.
No. Fuck this noise. No.
Yeah.
I had enough of this shit in Village. No.
I had enough of this shit in Village. That's hilarious. Yeah, once you get that link, send it over and I'll pull it up.
Why do I gotta find it?
I got like
Mention
30
it.
bajillion tabs up, and I don't want to choke my computer out and have it crash midstream. But guys, once we're done here, we're not done. We're actually going to be going live with the Resident Evil 4 HD Project hype stream. We're going to be discussing this a lot more, and we are going to probably be playing the 60-minute demo of the Resident Evil Village third person. So look forward to that. We're going to be, thank you, Tony. We're going to be doing an all-day stream once again. Let me just pull that up.
Extended.
Thank you, T-Bone Tone.
Yep.
All right, everybody goes back. Okay, let's hit the sound. We have 5 minutes of gameplay. We'll go 1080, 60, throw it in big screen, and let's watch it.
Wait, is it 5 minutes?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that one ends the same way that we've seen, but we can watch it.
It says extended gameplay.
I had to pee.
He's got to pay.
Brownsboro with a 5-year-old. Thank you, Brownsboro. Knock, knock. Who's there? Ashley. Ashley who? Leon, help! Thanks, dude.
Anyone home?
All right, I gotta pee. You guys tell me if there's anything new.
Okay.
Chair will watch.
Chair.
Hey. I read you. What's your situation? What the hell's going on? What was that? No fucking way.
You know what's weird about that is it looks like it's some kind of intermediate stage between like human and Las Plagas actually erupting. Maybe there's like a timer. Let's see if there's any.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
The president's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later.
Yep, that's new. Jesus.
Looking back, do you see anything new?
Just a little extended on some of the talking scenes and stuff, and more a tiny bit on exploration, but not too much.
Okay, are you sure it's the right video? I'm gonna upload a trailer.
Okay, yep, a little bit more on this right here.
And I don't remind me, I got the pictures we gotta go through.
Oh yeah.
Not the cow, no!
That Salazar picture looks so cool.
Yeah, right?
I love that.
Show me some repairs later, I love it.
They used the same thumbnail I was gonna use. Frickin' IGN.
Wait, hold on, JJ. I can send you something. Hold on.
Nudes?
Here.
I can't look at that. Hold on.
so exciting.
Oh yeah, I got that picture going. Thank you though.
I just love the fact that they hunt you now. It's so cool. This is literally, if mercenaries does exist, it is gonna make this mode, like, you know, this mercenary mode amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, with all the added melee stuff.
Yeah, all the melee, all the crazy shit. This would be amazing.
Honestly, watching the melee combat is kind of making me wish for a Resident Evil 5 remake.
Oh my god.
Super preemptive, but like imagine fighting like this with like Wesker and like Mercs.
You're right, actually. That actually would make me excited for where does the remakes end?
They don't.
Why is there 2-second trailers?
Mm.
Okie doke. So let's pull up the pictures now. Screenshots. Let me move it over here. So we can all bask in the glory of these 4K screenshots. We get our look at Ada Wong. I think she looks really good. I do.
Looks awesome.
Oh, look at that screenshot of gameplay. That's dope.
Ooh, chunky.
Yeah, he's getting his tummy blown out. There's Ashley.
That's a good one right there.
I love her outfit, by the way. It's again, her outfit is very much like the 3.5 early design of Ashley, and I prefer it.
Yeah.
The attaché case is clean, sleek.
Everyone's
I'm not
hair.
happy that's back, but
I
Everyone's
love
hair
it.
looks so good.
Leon's hair?
Everyone's hair looks.
Oh,
amazing.
everyone's hair. Let's get those hairs in the chat. Oh, we get some. Oh, that's nice. I love shots of just the environments. Very nice. Looks like there's a hidden door in there behind that bookshelf.
Mm.
Get the castle, baby.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh my god.
We know where that is in the castle.
Oh my god. That looks incredible.
Oh, I can't wait to see the water room in the full like size.
Oh yeah.
That's like the best environment.
Mendez. Potato sack, man. Yeah, he's got some like buttons where his eyes are.
Yeah.
They're like buttons sewn into his skull.
It's unnerving.
It looks terrifying. I hate it. It makes me
They, like,
uncomfortable.
gouged him. Yeah.
We got split neck Ganado there. With the parasites literally coming out of his eye and his neck. That is
Yeah.
disgusting.
You know, I was talking to Tony about how like there might be like an intermediate stage where you could fight them between the human like Ganado form and
Yeah.
the Plagas erupting. So like it's in between, and there's maybe like a timer or something.
I like
But
that.
it looks like a third kind of stage you could experience that, and
Yeah.
they could, which is like really scary because it's the anticipation of it bursting out.
Look at this guy with the cowboy hat.
Wow.
I'm gonna get you, Leon.
I don't know why it looks so silly.
It does look a little silly. I like it. I'm gonna shoot it off. Tony's got your hat on.
Son of a bitch!
He's got the Tony hat.
Oh, I'm kicking the fuck out of that motherfucker.
Hopefully you can take it and put it on.
That'd be cool.
There we got a map of the village in this where you can trade. Okay, so that's back. Love it. Hunnigan. I think she looks great. Just like a remake of Hunnigan.
Very clean.
With a voice that sounds like Nicole.
Yep.
Mixed herb, shotgun shells, handgun ammo. All of it's back. Baby. Is that some fish I see? I don't know. I can't see.
Ooh, can't wait to go fishing again.
I want to go fishing. Ooh, that's a good shot of Leon.
Yeah.
Looking
That's what I
good,
said
Leon
when
4.
we wall.
Leon and Ashley. You can see his jacket's gone. We got shredded Leon there, jacketless. Ganado's wearing it.
I hope we can find that.
Oh,
I
that
hope
guy,
so
yeah.
too. That was like my favorite thing in the original 4 is when you find the Ganado wearing their jacket.
Don Esteban wearing a jacket.
Oh, is this where they run to the house where Lewis is? Yeah, they're running to the house where Lewis is. Get out of here. El Gigante.
Whoa.
He looks terrifying.
He looks sweaty.
He looks very sweaty. Like his skin is all full of sweat.
He
Good one,
worked out.
Maggie. That's a thick boy right there. Grab onto that rope around his neck and just kind of wee. Use it to jump up and stab him. Oh, there's Lewis. I think Lewis looks really good.
It's awesome. He looks full of character, honestly.
He looks like he's up to something. Look at that. Those
Oh, yeah.
eyes, right? He's definitely up to something.
It's kind of like Ricardo Irving vibes.
Who's Ricardo Irving?
The guy from Five.
RE5. You know, I'm a businessman with
Oh, that guy. Yep,
Yeah, like him kind of vibes.
Yep, definitely. Merchant. So excited to see he's back, baby. And he sounds good. And they got the purple light.
I honestly wonder if they used Jesse Pimentel's face for him, because like the more I look at him, the more I see
The more it looks like Jesse Pimentel from
Yeah.
Resident Evil 7.
Yep.
Lucas Baker.
Lucas, yeah.
Look at this battle. Chainsaw versus knife. Who's going to win?
Mhm.
Just don't touch Leon's hair. I was hoping we get to see Leon get decapitated in that. There you go. Your favorite character, Baggy.
Yes.
Your
Is
husband.
his husband? Are his
George
nails,
Washington.
His nails painted? Or are they just dark? Or
He's got black nails.
it's cool. It's classy.
Very classy.
I'm digging it.
I think it looks good. We got the rifle, shotgun, bolt thrower. Bolt thrower is a new weapon. I don't remember bolt thrower in the original. Am I crazy?
No, you're not. It wasn't there. I think
Well, I am
maybe
crazy.
they took out the mine thrower and they're putting in the bolt thrower.
Yeah.
And there's a recipe for it, so you can craft it kind of like an RE3 mechanic.
That's cool. You can grab stuff back.
Mhm.
And then there's a knife. That's the end of them.
Nice.
What else you guys got for me here? Do we got some new artwork? Let's look. Oh, we do, baby. Oh, I love the artwork.
Wow.
Holy shit, this photo is huge. 7680 by 4320.
Wow. Is that
Wow.
8K? What
God
is
damn,
that?
dude.
That's an AK photo.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Look at that shot of freaking potato sack, man.
The blood on the banister.
And eyes.
Wow.
Button eyes, dude. They're gonna haunt my dreams.
What dreams?
Ganado.
We don't sleep, remember?
Yeah, that's true. You gotta sleep to have dreams.
I think it's Don Juan, the guy who
Look
was
at
like,
that!
"Ooh."
That's a good artwork.
It's Barry. It's definitely Barry. The red vest.
Gonna get you, Leon.
Mm.
They look mad. Why are they so angry?
He
Ooh.
broke into their village.
True. Murder their friends and family. That's a good one of Leon.
His arm is more jacked than it was.
He's beefy. Look at Luis
Wow.
with the smoking a cigarette. And he's got the
great.
red 9, baby.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's
Nice.
cool. Oh, that's a good render of the merchant.
Yeah, he's got the blue lanterns. He's got the purple flames. It's all back. It used to be blue flames, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got the blue here. And we got the TMP.
Oh yeah, it's a good gun.
I love the TMP. A lot of people hate it, but...
It was a fun gun.
When you
know?
upgrade
Ooh.
it, it's amazing.
Ooh, look at this one.
Yeah, Tony sent that one. I was like, look at the size of the Verdugos this time. They're very big.
Huge, dude.
Their fingers, like,
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
That's the end of them.
Like, their fingers are
Huge.
bigger than Salazar's
Yes,
whole body.
I got the poster down there too.
Yeah. That
Which,
one
by
we've
the way,
already
you're
seen.
gonna need to send that to me, JJ. I need that.
Yeah, we got all these on here.
Cool.
Repress. Looks like a mad old lady. I'd be mad too.
Yeah.
What other goodies do we got? Videos yet? Come on, give me a 4K video. And it. Oh, we got it, baby! Download
There it
4K.
is.
Sorry for clapping everybody's ears. I gotta download that. I'm gonna upload that. Download the trailer. I'm gonna download all this stuff.
Mhm.
Put that in the RE showcase. Trailer. You guys can just watch me work here for a second.
Okay.
No, I'm just joking. I'm talking to everybody. We got 1,600 people still here. That's amazing. Thank you guys. It's gonna
So,
be
like,
all day event.
I'm looking at things on Twitter right now, like what people are saying and like how they're reacting, and it's all positive for the most part. But someone on Twitter is just like, Capcom Capcom are back to making horror outfits for the boys. Let's fucking go.
Back to making horror outfits for the boys.
Oh my god, like they're making the boys like all beautiful and like hunky and shit like that. That's fucking hilarious.
Oops.
I mean, it's like the reversal of what Tecmo does with Dead or Alive. It's all about the girls, but in Resident Evil, it's all about the boys.
It's all about the boys.
All the boys.
Oh, you got Ashley and Ada.
Hunnigan.
The old lady, the
sisters who, come at you with their chainsaws and knives.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got the chainsaw twins. Yeah. The sisters, the lumberjack family.
The lumberjack family.
Is crazy. Salazar.
Dude, I swear, I hope it's not regulated to just the mercenaries again, but I want to see a Super Salvador. The double-bladed chainsaw motherfucker.
Oh god, yeah.
I want to see that as like a boss. Like not like a mini boss, like a full-on boss battle.
Agree. That would be epic. We'll see. I mean, I'm super excited. Everything's looking fantastic. I can't wait. We got some more support in the chat. Thank you guys. Chad Glamuzina with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Chad, again. My dad would have turned 73 today, and I'm sure he would have loved this. He was actually the one who introduced me to Resident Evil. I'm so sorry for your loss, man. It's always a father or older cousin or a friend that gets you into Resident Evil, and you get to have that experience. And it's unfortunate that it sounds like he's passed. But at least you have those memories, right? You have those memories to look back on and be happy, and you can think about the happy moments when the game comes out and you get to play it. So I am sorry to hear that, man. I do appreciate the support. Let's hope this game is as good as we can all hope for. Gary with a £2. Thank you, Gary. For me, it's the spiders. Glad they aren't in the remakes. I love the spiders. I wish they would have been in the remakes. They're terrifying. Dustin Lewis, welcome to Rose Squad. Bravo team, thank you so much for your support. Dustin, let's all welcome Dustin to the Rose Squad.
Welcome, dude.
There you go. Gary with a £2. Thank you again, Gary. Imagine the new Jill model blonde in Resident Evil 5 Remake. I mean, this will start the discussion, right, about should we remake Resident Evil 5? Personally, I'd be okay with a 5 and 6 remake, but then, like I said, where do you end? If this is really good, I would like to see it. I still want to see Code Veronica first, though.
7 remake.
I feel like 7
we're just gonna remake
is too beautiful to get a remake. Like, I really don't think 7 would need one, but
no, the 7 still looks fantastic.
Yeah.
I would like a third-person mode for 7, though.
Yeah. I mean, I will say, like, I'm a really big fan of Resident Evil 5. Like a massive fan, but I also will admit there's a lot of issues with the game that could be, I think something that they could fix. Kind of like this game, right? This game was mainly played during the day, and it was kind of meh back then. Like it wasn't as spooky or whatever. So I'm thinking, like, do what those guys did with the RE5 mod, and like make it dark at night instead. Something like that.
Yeah, I do like how much more horror focused the atmosphere looks in this. Yeah. And if it is a scarier Resident Evil 4, but it still retains all the core essence of Resident Evil 4. Then we'll see. I definitely would love to see Code Veronica on the RE engine, though. God, that would look good. And Dino Crisis. Oh my God, Dino Crisis would look so good like this. Dinosaurs are big, man. I love that dome splitter. It's so powerful. 6 could get remastered. I'd like to see 6 play like this. A slower paced, more horror focused game would be awesome. But I do love the co-op in 5. It's one of my, I think, if not my favorite co-op game of all time. It's so much fun.
It's so good.
Love it.
It's still graphically, it still holds up. It's beautiful.
It does really. Like the motion capture and everything they do in that game looks great and phenomenal.
Oh, damn.
What was it? Are we ending this soon, and then we're gonna
we're ending this soon. Yeah, I think actually right now is a good time to end it. But we just wanted to cover everything and discuss it, but we're not done yet. We're going to take an hour break, guys. We're going to come back with the hype stream. We're going to play Resident Evil Village in third person, and we're going to play Resident Evil 4 with the HD Project mod, which looks gorgeous. And we're going to talk more Resident Evil, so stay tuned for all-day Resident Evil event. We're going to do similar to last night. I don't know if we're going to go live for 10.5 hours, though. That was crazy. Wipe me out today. But, guys, this was incredible. I love everything I've seen. What did you guys think? Let us know in the chat or if you're watching the replay. Thank you all so much for almost 2,500 likes. Greatly appreciate that. Helps the channel a ton. Lets us know what you guys like to see. And that is incredible. For all the super chats, guys, thank you so much for your support. Helps out here at the Residents of Evil, so thank you. But by no means do any of you have to do that. We just appreciate you guys coming by, hanging out with these these events and the gameplay live streams we do. We just appreciate it, guys. And let's welcome 29 new Rose Squad members to the team. Thank you guys for joining the Rose Squad. You'll have access to the after party every Friday. We're going to be live tomorrow as well with Village. Gauze with the $5 super chat, closing it out. Thank you so much, Gauze, for your support. I've always wanted a Code Veronica remake over 4, but after seeing the showcase, I think 4 will be the best RE on the next gen. Looks phenomenal, not one gripe. I completely agree. So, Tony, is there anything you want to say before we close this out?
Just thank you for all the support, guys. I'm actually incredibly hyped for RE4 at this point. I think like many of us are, and God, I hope we don't have to wait too long for another trailer. I want to see more. Like, I don't want to be spoiled, but I also just want to see so much more.
How would you, Beggy?
Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't want to be spoiled with too many more of the big players, Krauser, Wesker, maybe like very late down the line and very subtle hints towards them, but more little bits towards the gameplay I would welcome.
Yeah.
More bits on like the melee, maybe the crafting, how the bow thrower or whatever it is works. So
yeah.
But yeah, no, it was just this blew me away. I didn't think this would be this good. I'm super happy.
Same. I'm very excited, not only as for Resident Evil, but also Silent Hill. It's a great time to be a survival horror fan. The games are back, and this looks incredible. I'm just so happy how faithful it looks to the original. I didn't want them to completely change it up and remove things, and this just looks like a modern-day telling of the classic game. So I'm super stoked. Can't wait for a demo. This is way more than I was expecting. We're going to continue the hype in the next stream, guys. So give us an hour break, and we will be back here at the Residence of Evil. So we hope to see you all return. Spicy Lightning, thank you so much for that $2 super chat. PSA, you have to call GameStop to get the 251. I did not know that, but that is good to know. Yeah, guys, go make sure you pre-order your collector's edition. Brillon Edwards, welcome to Rose Squad Bravo team. Thank you so much for your support. You're member number 30 tonight. Appreciate that. So guys, we'll see you all shortly. Thank you so much for being a part of this. We appreciate having you. Excited for what's to come. We'll keep you posted if you're new to the channel and you want all your latest survival horror, Resident Evil, and Silent Hill news, rumors, discussions, let's plays, interviews. Make sure to subscribe. Enable your notifications, and we'll see you all very shortly. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah.